What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a normal Cave Rip stream. Nothing special about it at all.
Typical
Except
Sunday
we have rules. We're coming at you live here tonight from Counterspell Games.
Bias rules.
In Jacksonville, Florida. Yes. And we are going to have a hell of a good time. It is my birthday today. So in order to celebrate that birthday, we are working in a fun mechanic that allows us to further torture these players at the table as friendships require. Right? That's what friends are about. People you can be mean to, and it's okay because you're friends already. So we're going to look for you guys' help. A couple of rules we have in play right now. If either of these gentlemen use a strategy at any point, they must announce that stratagem name in a pirate voice.
Yarr.
Another rule that didn't have any bias whatsoever is anytime Overwatch is used, that's going to be floor dice.
This is a witch hunt!
Mm-hmm.
Yes, actually. Funny facts. Abhor the witch.
So simple enough. You guys are very giving in the community. We absolutely appreciate that. And hopefully this is another kind of reward for you guys, something that you guys can enjoy as much as we do. So basically, every $20, right? $20 super chat, 5 gifted memberships, whatever it might be, that's going to allow you to assign a rule to these guys at the table. Do keep in mind, that rule cannot impact the table state. Right, so you can't say Mutilate Vortex Beast just has to die, right?
$100.
$100 super chat. We'll discuss that, right? But yeah, that's so. It has to be something that's fun and interactive.
How much money do we want to try to get out of Rob? I might be okay with that. Like, there's a price for everything. That's all I'm saying.
That's a birthday spirit. So let's go ahead and jump into this. T-Sons versus Blood Angels. Let's see those lists.
Yeah.
The counts.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, we're playing Blood Angels tonight. We're playing the Assault Group detachment. I'm bringing Dante and the boys. He's got a 6-pack. He's too beefy to not take in this kind of detachment.
Foot up, boys.
Sanguinor's on reserve right now. I'm going to call him in, phone a friend, if you will. He's a lifeline for the inevitable time I get charged. Outside of that, we got a bunch of jump packs. So I got 3 units of JPIs. I've got 3 units of Van Vets with the Infernal Pistols, because they did get buffed in the points department, which is really nice. 2 Ball Predators to not Overwatch today, apparently, but to provide good shooting threat, period. I've got 2 units of Infiltrators to offset the uppy-downy shenanigans of T-Sons. I've got an Eradicator squad to shoot 1 time and then probably get nukes. Invader ATV to go score something and then die horribly. Lieutenant with Humvee, if you know that reference, but just that way I can just provide some threat in the background and hold my home objective without having to actually sit there. A scout squad that I need to go find because it's not on the shelf right now. And then a bull run because I have to stop the strats that I know he has that John doesn't know he has. And that's me.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
The mummy!
I was really hoping to see a decent Brendan Fraser flick with him as a vampire, but I couldn't find it.
There's no, that's tough.
It is tough.
Yeah.
I used Google.
Yeah.
Google couldn't find it either.
No, yeah. All right, Thousand Suns. So giving the Grand Coven a whirl here for the first time. New detachment, new rules. So yeah, we're going to see how this goes. I am bringing a whole bunch of different smatterings of strategies here with Thousand Suns. Starting off with, I've got 4 Rubric Marine squads. One of them's a 10-man. It's going to be led by an Exalted Sorcerer, so we're going to try a little 4-up invul there. The other's just led by regular Sorcerers for that just straight pew-pew. I've got a unit of Zangor Enlightened, led by a Exalted Sorcerer on Disc of Tzeentch. And then 2 Mutiliths. I've got 2 Rhinos for some fun +1 to hit and +1 to wound on Psychic. And a unit of Zangors, there's regular ones for the uppy-downy and objective play. And 2 Predator Annihilators, because they just look fun.
And just to recap Rob's army list, I know he might have been muted for that. He basically said, F you, John.
Go fast.
Burning.
Eat grass.
Overwatch, yeah. Overwatch. I hate it here. This place is a prison. The normal Rob stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Give or take, honestly.
Yeah. So that's all you might have missed.
Verbatim.
You got it. What's our mission tonight, Luke?
If we choose to accept it.
I think we have to accept it.
All right. In that case, purge the foe. That is a lot of text.
Kill more, hold more.
Oh, sweet.
It's 8th edition, primarily.
And good old hammer and anvil. So yeah, we each have our own little
Hammer and or anvil.
side. Yep.
Yeah.
Which one do you want, hammer or anvil?
I'm more of a hammer.
Okay, I'll be anvil. That's fine. with
Yeah,
me.
you would be bottom. Got him.
John, when given the opportunity, always be the hammer. Always be the hammer, lest you get nailed. Well, there it is, guys. Want to just take a moment, thank all of you guys for spending your very valuable time with us on this fine Sunday evening. As usual, we're going to have a blast and absolutely hope to drag you along with us. Based off all the activity in chat already, big thank you to all of you guys and all of that support. If you want to support the channel, don't quite know how, really easy. Make sure you hit the like button on these videos, subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, share the videos with your friends and add comments. Right? All simple tasks that do a wonder in helping us build out the algorithm. Now, can't talk about, help or support without mentioning the Gob Squad, right? Over here, right? Gob Squad, our membership community right here on YouTube. The guys that provided us with those killer rules that we've already got started, and by the looks of it, we're going to have a few more coming here real soon.
That's probably like 3 or 4 rules right there.
It probably
It's
is.
at least 2.
It probably is. Huge thank you to the Gob Squad for all the generosity you guys have shown in helping us grow this channel. If you're not yet a part of the Gob Squad, make sure your settings do allow you to receive these gifted memberships as they roll through. And if you have been a part of the Gob Squad in the past and like what we're doing, consider joining the Gob Squad, joining us for our deployment streams and our content planning meetings as we get our matchups selected for the channel.
Yes.
Everything said and done, absolutely thank you guys all so very much. I can't think of a better way to spend a birthday than hanging out with my bros in the studio and the internet folks, right? So great to see everybody. Murder time.
All right.
Game shit.
Which one of you guys wants to go first? I just realized this is 2 years of people's sweaty birthday heads.
Yes. Yeah.
Never been mine. It's basically just you two.
I need to wash it.
You definitely need to wash it. Yeah. You don't know where this head has been.
Let's get to it.
I know where it started. Your mom.
You're such an anvil, John. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm over here to hammer. All right. Yeah, let's just end it.
Hadouken. Tattoo. You go first.
4. Did we? What?
Oh no.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, we'll send it. Let me go ahead and scroll. Oh. Why does no work? Is this goofing up right now? We're pushing. All right, goes first. There we go. Round 1, shall we? All right. So purge the foe, and just go ahead and dink. So extend and mark for death.
All right.
Do you
Mark for death. All right. Well, let's
pick something
say
really obvious?
This rhino. That guy back there that you can't see, and we'll go with this little squad right there that you can't see either.
A little 5-man squad?
Yeah, a little 5-man
Easy.
I'm
gonna pop off on
do
the
me a
warlord.
favor. We're going to go overhead. Point those out on the overhead for me real quick, where those are located.
Oh, right here, and right back there.
Okay. Yep.
Perfect. Big shout out to these guys here in chat for sure. Already getting cranking. Are you guys ready for a movement phase yet? Command phase?
Command phase.
Got your
Command,
secondaries? What secondaries did we pull? Extend battle lines and mark for death.
There we go.
Are you in the same room as me? Because we just went over that.
Have we met?
Yeah.
He's trying to keep. Listen, he's older now.
Yeah.
I did get older today.
Sir Nile is actually his actions.
Yeah.
I did get older. I checked.
We got to take our time with him and be patient.
I would rather not.
That sounds pretty boring, if I'm honest. That does sound pretty boring.
Let's go ahead and do oats on them,
Sounds good.
so I can whirlwind
They
them.
do have 18-inch loan up.
They
Should be
really?
good. Should be back at
Is
it.
that because of the character?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In that case, we'll put it on these guys.
Sounds good.
Because why not? Is that the one that you're, what character? The guy with the swirly thing that had the infernal...
Infernal Master?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Infernal Master.
Okay.
Right there.
All right. Cool. So let's go ahead and get into the movement phase.
Sounds good.
While you do that, what's up, Gob Squad? We've got the mayor first in chat tonight. He is asking Rob, as a birthday present to him, whose birthday is tomorrow, for anybody who is not aware, make sure you wish White Chocolate, the mayor, a happy birthday tomorrow. For sure. As a birthday present to me, send those sand sorcerers and goats that can't do nothing right back to the warp.
Wow.
From the Goblin Squad there. Like chocolate.
This is gonna be the combi weapon target, so I can re-roll the ones.
Okay.
On
So
that.
we've got Grotworks in here, second in chat. Good to see you as always, Grotworks. Curse Cowboy right behind him in the third seat. Who else do we have? Dean P, of course, in the studio and in the chat. Good to see you, Dean P.
Hello, DP.
Curse Cowboy setting us off super strong. 50 gifted memberships.
What?
To kick this stream off.
50.
That's-
50.
A couple of rules. That's a couple of landmines. We're going to have a lot of fun here tonight, boys. That
Whoa.
is for sure.
You're in danger.
Dean says never play the game with rules. New rule, you can't look at your rules. This guy has...
You're screwed.
I am definitely.
Unironically, I know your list very well right now.
Yeah.
Last
I
time
ain't
you
helping.
strength 17, right?
Everything's got flamers.
Yeah. I'll just
that's a
err
given.
on the side of
On the
strength 8 flamers.
Air on the side of flame.
Yep.
Welcome all of the new folks. I see some of these gifted memberships, previous members of ours. Welcome back. Jack Reacher in chat as well, calling me out for being muted because, well, I'm a big dumb animal, folks, and that just happens.
Hey, I just made that mistake.
For sure. We've got Johnny Zed in here as well. At the mayor, happy early birthday. Great to see everybody in chat here this evening.
All right, let's see. Slimy yet satisfying. That's the Scout Squad by BT Dubs.
Okay.
In case you couldn't tell that they don't belong here. I really don't need to move a whole lot just to turn low.
You just got to use all its movement, don't you?
Yeah, and we're back, right where we started. I'm going to go ahead and advance the
Okay,
JPS.
we do have another rule here, and good news is kind of quiet in the studio tonight. Not a lot of people to disturb. You have to yell charge when you're charging.
Charge!
The old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned
too. That's a great one, brother. And of course, landmines are still in play, guys. So feel free to dole out landmines. Those rules do not replace landmines. They are additive, right? So if you dropped a rule during our deployment stream, feel free to let us know what landmines you'd like in play for those as well.
Yeah. First one to touch an unpainted model.
Hey!
Got him.
John is really going to trick you into moving his whole army.
Yeah, I'll move it off the table. I'll take that landmine. Gravy. Go ahead and there's really just no good way to do this easily, is there? 18-inch load up, huh? Could be fun, could be terrifying. I think we're just gonna pull a Jacob and Tuck over here. That's a pre-stream joke.
I was in the room for it and I don't get it. It's like Julian holding the Yeah, that was great though. I did tell Julian about that the following day, that we were making the joke over the 2 days of filming that pre-recorded.
Yeah.
And that I didn't actually get the joke until day 2. I was like, so I was kind of a Julian stand-in too.
Yeah,
Here not getting jokes.
Someone's got to do it. It's an important job.
A beast of burden, if you will.
Big shout out for the $4.99 super chat from Leroy, not Jenkins.
Aww.
I was gonna say, I know that guy.
Leroy Lamekins, dude.
Great name. Leroy says, hello from the UK. First ever stream caught live. Let's go, Dusty Boys.
Hey. Aww.
Welcome.
All right, there we have it.
Anyway, he's banned.
Live. Wow,
Banned
that's
off my
got to be
channel.
what?
All right.
I assume a good, what, 1 in the morning, something like that over there right now?
Let's all make guesses. I'm going to say midnight.
Midnight?
I'm going to say midnight.
I think it's
1201.
1201. The price is right.
Well, I'm gonna go with 16 as the digit.
There's a 0 involved.
Yeah, it's either 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah.
I think our chat is just moving us towards an audio stream tonight. Next rule coming in, if you move a vehicle, you have to make vehicle noises.
That's fine. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Love it.
Wait, hold on, let me. Skirt, skirt. The ATVs are 2 strokes.
Leroy, thank you so much for that support. We absolutely
Thank you.
appreciate it. If you'd like to drop a landmine on the table or even assign one of these guys a floor dice directly, feel free to do so. Let us know right here in chat.
12, 16.
Yeah.
12, 16. All right. So 12. Very, very well done.
1201 gets it. I was so ready to say the price is wrong, bitch.
The price is right.
I just said 16.
Well, you got it.
16.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into this.
Okay.
I've only got the one shooting. I've got extend battle lines because I jumped over there.
Yep.
Mark for death. I'm just going to whirlwind you a little bit and then give up on that entirely.
Sounds good.
So,
To be fair, I said midnight, and we know they're not 6 hours and 40 minutes ahead of us. So I think mine counts too. Chat, let me know.
trash panda. All right.
It's his birthday. Just let him be right.
It's no, absolutely no. I do everyone's birthday streams and I abuse everybody. I abuse myself on my
is
own
true.
birthday, so no one is safe.
His birthday was the biggest help.
It
So
was,
I'll give it to
yeah,
him.
like-
I'll give it to him.
Whatever. The next
You don't
day
even
was,
remember it.
no, I remember all of it, which is the problem. All right, we're shooting the whirlwind over here. The number of shots, d6 plus 3 plus blast. 5 plus 3 is 8. That's mathematics. And then we add blast. Yeah.
Monster thing.
Anyway, as I was saying. So this will be on 4s re-rolling.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, my brother.
Ooh, not bad. Not bad.
Oh, brother. All right, those 2 are meant to be.
Correct.
All right, and this will be on 2s because strength 8. Because all indirect is strength 8 or better for some reason.
That's just but okay.
Is there? All right, so we got 7 at AP minus 2. So 4 ups for you.
Because that's cover. But yeah. Okay.
It's 4 ups.
4 ups. Damage?
2.
2 each?
Yep.
Oh, wow. That'll kill 3 of them.
Yes, sir. Bang, 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 bang.
All right.
Kick. And it doesn't matter, but do me a favor and roll a battle shock just so I can yell at you for failing a battle shock.
Okay.
Because anytime I shoot infantry with it,
I'm good.
it's minus 2 for every unpainted model in the unit. So
I don't think that's a rule.
$20.
I don't think it's a rule yet.
There we go. All right, but no, that's it for me. I'll go ahead and plug my points here and call it a day. So for extend, what are we scoring here? We score 4 now.
Oh, is it 4 only now? Oh, wow.
Yeah, they nerfed it because it was pretty oppressive.
I mean, it was free points.
Yeah, so I'm going to end up pitching Mark for Death so I can get the CP for it anyway.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
And then we're going to pass turn,
the turn.
and then go up a CP for me.
All right. That brings me to 2, and then what do
got-
I got? Bring it down. Gross.
And behind enemy lines.
Behind
Now this
enemy
one you can
lines.
re-roll.
Let's go ahead and re-roll that.
Oh yeah, score. And then redraw and replace.
There we go.
Overwhelming force.
Okay, so those guys over there, huh?
That's it.
All
Send
right.
it.
Yeah, that's
Come find my vehicles.
not great. All right, so unfortunate secondaries, probably 2 that I don't even know if I can really get to them, to be honest with you.
Not safely.
Not safely, that's for sure.
That's
yeah.
the bet. That's the game.
Yep.
Further adding to our audio files this evening, pew pew noises.
Pew 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 pew. All right.
It's the Lego movie now.
Oh, no.
All right.
Why do we still have this one around? Let me get a proper measuring device. Not that one. There's many others, Rob.
Yeah.
All right, let's
That one's
see what
painted,
I can
though.
do here. I need to do something about points, that's for sure. So
That is how you play the game.
Yep. What do I want to try and do? We can move the Mutilith out here to just barely touch. I think
Ooh,
we'll do
bad
that
touch.
to hold on to some points.
To get
from
bodied?
there.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, let's just do that.
What's its movement?
10.
Chris.
I believe 10.
No, I think that's right. I remember complaining a lot about its data sheet
10.
yesterday.
Yeah, 10.
And I was like, every rule is in his data sheet. And it just made me mad.
He's not going to have anything to shoot, actually, so let's just go ahead and advance him. Cool, 3. He's going to do that. Yeah, I am very nervous about stepping out at the moment, so we're probably not going to be doing a whole lot of that.
Stepping out of the closet?
Stepping out of my deployment zone.
Speaking of deployment zones, Taos suck.
Okay.
I just wanted to,
Just had to throw that one in there.
yeah. Friendly disclaimer to the Tau community. We like you guys fine.
Just John.
Don't burn it all down.
I'll just bring these guys up a little bit.
See, everything about them's a joke. Yeah, those discs are kind of a menace when it comes to moving. They get all gribbly on each other.
This guy. Rhinos move 10 or 12? 10.
10.
10. So back of his base, can put him over here, so let's do that.
Where are you going? Is that with the pivot?
No, there is no pivot.
Dang right, there's no pivot.
Do that, actually. Let's...
You just move the goats out of the way. Bring it.
I made a little mistake by not having him on top of there in the first place, but too late for that. This guy, I think he's just going to move and just tuck in here.
Ah,
He's a little
doing the old
safe.
Jacob special, huh?
The old Jacob special, yes indeed.
What's going on, Wraith Maze? How are you, brother?
Hello, Hammer.
Did we ever get a picture of that Inceptor or the Interceptor cosplay? You might have made it on the channel. I might have missed the video. Let us know. He says, "Evening, gents. I am pulling for my second favorite chapter, Sanguinus.
Yes, the old Sanguinus chapter.
Sanguiner.
Sang Danger.
Sang dang along.
The old sang along.
That.
Ask me about my sanger.
Alright, I think it's just going to mostly be a passive turn.
I'm just gonna mortar you until you step out. So.
Probably, yeah. No, I'm aware of that.
Turn 3.
Aware.
First round of combat.
More mortars.
Let's go ahead and just advance that Rhino.
Another rule coming in here.
Huzzah.
Each CP reroll, you have to sing "I Believe in a Thing Called Love."
I believe it called love.
All right. Well, I guess I'm not CP rerolling because I don't know that song nearly good enough to sing.
Let's carry it back here. What is this?
That's my oats.
Oh, oats. I guess technically still
yeah,
oats.
leave it. It's not yours.
It is. All right. I think that's just going to do it for me. Going to stay real kind of passive on this one. Don't really have great scoring opportunities, so I'm just stepping out a little bit to try to get
Did
a
you
little...
move any vehicles?
I did, yeah.
Did you make vehicle noises?
I sure didn't.
Yeah, some floor dice for
Yeah,
you.
sure.
Yeah,
That's going to be happening.
You moved
all
2
night.
vehicles.
That's going to be happening.
3
all
vehicles.
night. Yep. Cool. That's what I got.
You ain't got no fun.
Nope.
Chat is requesting a rule for auto explodes. Although we can't do that for this stream, we should absolutely put a game on the channel that is all auto explodes.
Only if it's a charity stream, because then they can buy an explosion. Be like, $100 that night explodes. Be like, it's turn 1.
I will paint up the third gargantuan squid. So we're all just like, send them out there to die.
All right, so story time before we go into turn 2. So yesterday at the event, I had a Mutolith, it was Mangus, shot my Demon Prince, killed it, Demon Prince exploded, killed everything around it that was mine, and thus denying his secondary scoring for the, because it was one of these missions, whatever these called, the challenger missions. He had to have a second unit attack the same unit and do wounds to it, and I killed all my stuff around it. And I was just like, ha, no points for you. And then he also lost his Mutolith, he lost 2 characters, and it was just like that. It went from a crowded objective to a barren objective. And I was like,
Crater.
That was honestly the highlight of that game. But okay, so are you keeping Bring It Down, or will
No,
one
let's
force?
pitch Bring It Down for a CP. And overwhelming force, you're going to have to get onto an objective at some point.
Do I?
No, maybe not. Actually, that is accurate. Yeah, still not a huge fan of holding on to them. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and pitch them both and get 1 CP out of it. So I'll go up to 4, I believe.
In the next turn, yes. Boop. So we both go up to 4 overall because we've both done the same thing.
Great.
All right, so here we're going to go ahead and why does no get rid of?
Got Space
Wolf
Wolf
Dan
Dan in chat.
no.
Member
I
for
think you're
16
still on-
months.
You're still on round 1.
Yeah.
So let's go to round 2. Yep.
I hit it past the turn, so it was just crazy it didn't do that. All right, there's no challengers because we're at 14 to 10 because there was only 4 points scored.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Assassinate and no prisoners. As far as characters goes, you still have those names on the table somewhere? Where'd they go? They're tucked up here?
Yep, right here.
And then no prisoners is also kind of a weird one right now, just because I'm ready to wait you out until those mutalisks step out so I can do something about it.
Is this going to be one of those games that nobody moves until like turn 5, and it's like going to be like a 13 to 12 victory?
Yes.
Give or take. No, so for all intents and purposes, I'll go ahead and keep that there for the indirects.
Okay.
I am keenly aware of what a mutalith can do in both melee and shooting, so I'm not ready to give you that yet. These are, how many OC you pop? I'm going to just
2 or
double down on
3?
3.
4. They're 4.
4. There's no reason for that. That is obtuse. Okay, let me eyeball some stuff real quick because it's gonna be a dark turn for us one way or the other.
Nice. Dan, what's good? What's going on, brother? That's what we should have done during the drunken Viking last night. Just a bunch of mumbling and muttering. Space Wolf Dan celebrating 16 months as a member, of course, one of the founders of the channel. So a bit longer than that, really, huh?
Yeah.
A lesser melee army versus the one that did everything wrong.
The melee army.
Okay. Okay, Dan. All right, let me do some quick maths.
No.
That should be a 4-inch charge to the other side of the wall.
I hate you.
Just so we're clear. It's got a drive-by goosing. Interesting thought process there. Could be good, could be very bad. I think we do a little bit of sending, a little bit of spending, a little bit of trending, if you will.
Whatever that means, Jack.
We're just ending the stream right now. Toodles.
Directed by Michael Bay.
Congrats on your win.
Oh, yeah?
No, I'm winning. If we end right now, I'm winning. I do.
No, you just forfeited.
No, for
That's
the.
what I heard. That's what I heard.
I didn't say I quit. I said we're done.
The intent was there.
No, but as far as primary goes, if you want to plug that in for me, we got the 4 for holding.
There's a name we haven't seen in just a little bit. What's up, Moonlit Anari? Always great to see you in chat. Getting some landmines rolling in now as well.
Let's go ahead and jump up here.
These guys do get a reactive move if you move within 9 of them. Just,
That's fine.
yeah. Figure you didn't care, but I'd let you know.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to mess up that whole rule anyway, so. Because we know there's rules involved.
Yeah, that's nice.
Um,
Oh, who's that guy?
Dainty.
Oh, him and his squad? Didn't he have a squad?
He does. I just haven't moved them yet because I'm measuring based on if however I want to do this. All right, we will go ahead and advance the Dankte, if you will.
Okay.
Ka-pow-pow-pow-pow.
Ooh, 2.
Deuces. Bring out the old schmanger-danger guard.
I do believe you are probably within 9 at this point.
Yeah, I was never going to be outside of 9.
Fair enough. But I am going to go ahead and give them their movement. So a D6. They're going to move 1.
Good luck.
Yeah.
In some ways, Dan does that to himself. Nice work. Like, because he's like, I'm going to go ahead and roll a 1, and he rolls a 1.
Yeah.
Next time, say you're going to roll a 6, Dan.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
learn
you
your
gotta
lesson.
manifest that.
Nice listen.
Be better. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and... Boom, boom, boom. Is it worth getting all the cheese? No, we'll go ahead and go here. Because non-ironically, Tzeentch aren't very good at combat.
They're not.
The Terminators are. Terminators smack.
Yeah. I mean, Terminators.
The old Scarab Occult Smackinators.
We have a question in chat.
Actually,
Is
no,
the BA player playing Emperor's Children painted Blood Angels?
First
that
off,
is a custom paint scheme on the purple, and has...
That is a known chapter, thank you.
Yeah, don't listen to him. Listen to me. He has got a whole army built out to we can play it as Thunderwolves or as Blood Angels or as Space Wolves or, you know, whatever he kind of wants to play it as. So that's pretty groovy for sure. And they look beautiful. Shout out to Jim Vessel. What's the name of his studio?
Oh, I haven't thought about it in a while. I'll have to get back to you.
Really impactful, as you can tell from Rob.
It's good. I'm
Unforgettable,
terrible
some
at
might say.
names, and that's a known quality of mine.
But yeah, beautiful paint job. You might want to get that one.
These are the borrowed hoopties, if you will. These are the 93 Corollas.
Unleaded 97 in it, and he's like, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's the guy that puts the high octane in his 84 Camry. The old square body, yeah. All right, that's that. Now, as far as discos, not worried about those Van Vets just yet because I can't overcommit them. However, we can get into the shooting phase.
All right, let's see it.
Sorry, in the movement phase. I must spend the CP. Yar. Your aggressive onslaught, if you will. That will allow all Blood Angels units that I select, for one of them, only one.
That's a
Advance in charge.
a pirate vampire? What's going on?
Yeah, I lost me on that one. So all your units have
Did
advanced
I
in
select
charge?
for one of them?
He's a pirate in the
okay.
Baltic Sea. Is what's
Okay.
going on.
Pirates embellish stories. Maybe you've never talked to a pirate.
You know, not a whole lot of experience there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Never trust a pirate.
They're more like guidelines. All right. The only shooting I'm really going to borrow your time with is the Whirlwinds, and then we're just going to jump right into it.
Send it.
So we're going to go ahead and keep plinking away at this unit because I could accidentally...
I mean, you're halfway there already.
Halfway there. All right, anyway. So D6 plus 3, no more blast. Nice. Ooh. So 4 plus 3 is 7.
7 total.
All right, so this will be on 4s or re-rolling. Because oats. No oats. And then deuces. Cool. 3. 4-ups.
4-ups. 2 more will go, which will leave just the Infernal Master at this point.
Yarg. I'm coming for you, boy.
Johnny Zed says, you're the worst pirate I've ever heard of. But you've heard of me.
But you turn into the stream.
Sir, I think we missed a few pew-pews there.
Oh, we did.
We sure did.
I didn't shoot. He shot.
That's
I didn't shoot anything.
Some floor dice for you. Thanks for that, Leroy. Not Jenkins.
Louis Lankins. Don't be a snitch. All right, let's get into the charges, shall we?
Let's do it.
Before they make a rule about charge noises.
What? There is a rule for
Shut
charging.
up. Luke, that's the point. Yeah, so we're going to go with the JPIs first.
Okay.
Little update for you guys. Jim Vessel, you can find his work, Duplicity Studio.
Yeah.
Definitely check him out. Very, very talented guy.
Duplicitous, if you will. You should see his Eldar paintings he's done. Can't stand the army, but I do love his painting. All right, so we'll start with the JPIs.
Okay.
Charge! Yeah, you looked away from my trumpet. It's unfortunate. It's a 5-inch charge because the bases of the terrain is 4 inches, so
Okay.
it's easy to measure. Ooh!
Oop, that doesn't make it.
We're gonna CP already. Go. Yeah.
There it is.
All right, and then while I'm here,
So you made it on the second one. That's good. That is just enough for this successful charge landmine.
whee!
Yeah.
That one's biased. Do. We'll go there. And then this guy cannot get base to base, so I will trick him there. It didn't say which kind of pirate, you bunch of lames. All right, and then we will go ahead and, man, it's gonna get really annoying really quick because I got a lot of these to do.
Oh no.
You do the trumpet thing because you did it way better than me, and I'll just do the yelling. Yarge! Another 5er here. Got it on its header.
You got a big one. Really? Nobody on that one? Nobody? Really? Like that was
That is a compliment a power bottom would give you.
low
Johnny
low
says-
hanging fruit there.
Johnny,
Only during the summer.
you guys need to hear this one here. Johnny Zed says duplicitous or do not plicitous. There is no triplicitous.
That's gross.
Oh, that's great.
Your mouth tentacles are in the way, so we're just gonna
They do that.
zip zap zoop this way. Oh, skibbity toilet over here, you know what I mean?
Actually, you saw that in there. We can go ahead and pop that off here real quick. Another one here. First person to wear a hat. Guess what? I'm not wearing the hat right now, Rob.
You did wear a hat first. You were born 82 years ago.
No one felt
That was
targeted.
pre-landmine.
Who was that?
But you can also have this one here for CP spent.
Who was that? I'm gonna find you people.
That was the hat. It was from our new friend Leroy in the UK.
Leroy, I'm done with you. All right. Go back to your bangers and mash and your baked bean breakfast. Get out of here.
I mean, all that's
sound so
delicious.
delicious.
It is all delicious. Like,
Oh man, please bring
can
me
I go back to that as
right
well? Like, I mean, is that a threat, really? Threaten him with a good time.
The JPIs have to do my Hammer of Wrath at the end of the charge move. So on a 4+, you'll take the mortal wound
Okay.
for everyone in the unit. So you take 2 mortal wounds.
5 up, feel no pain. I will take 1 mortal.
Yes. Okay.
What do they start at?
Just started these hands.
13 down to 12.
Sweet. All right, so let's get into it. The JPIs cannot possibly kill it unless you really mess up. So we're going to start with them.
Okay.
And then when you inevitably don't mess up, Dante's unit will absolutely finish it off because Dante be clapping
Yeah.
those golden
It's gonna be rough.
golden cheeks. All right, so going here. I don't want to use any of the strats just yet. I'd rather use them on Dante's unit to confirm the kill because the output from those spears is much higher.
Okay.
So we'll start with the Power Fist, so 4 attacks here. This will be on 3s. And this, you're T10 base on these, if I remember correctly?
T10, yes.
Yeah, okay. So this will be winning you on 4s because of the +2 strength.
Okay.
So, there. And then 1 there.
AP.
2.
So probably my 5 up. I'm good.
Cool. And then we'll get into the chainswords. 1,
Yeah, he has a 4 up base.
2, 3, 4. All right. And then also, sorry, the extra attacks here. All right. This will be hitting on 3s and
Okay.
winning you on 5s. Not bad. And then, yarp. and here's the 5s. That's pretty good.
Not bad at all.
For chainswords, it's not bad. All right, that's a 4 dice. That's 9.
9 AP.
Just AP 1.
So that'll put me at 5 ups, I think. Either way. Yep, 5 ups. I'll block. How much damage on these?
There's one, just chainswords.
And then 5 up field no pains. I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total.
Okay.
So he is down to 7.
7. All right, 5 phase. So I already have.
Is that it for that unit?
Yeah.
I might do a counter-offensive here.
Into Dante squad.
Do
Do you remember all of his debuffs?
No, I know nothing about your army.
You've fought Dante plenty.
Not fair. Okay. I don't remember his debuffs.
So the Sanguinary Guard are going to have -1 to hit.
Okay.
And then it's going to be -1 to wound,
Okay.
regardless of the strength. It's just if there's a character.
You better say it with your chest or your booty.
Yeah,
as it were.
yeah.
No, he ain't done yet. He hasn't.
So
He hasn't technically rolled it.
-1 to wound.
Yeah, and then I can give them AOC,
Oh, okay.
and they have a
fair
turn
enough.
save.
Yep.
So
Yeah, no, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Spend it. And we're going to do 5 attacks, and maybe I kill 1 or 2 of these guys. That would just kind of be nice.
You have to play the game. There's rules.
All right, doing a counter-offensive. Right, sorry. Counter-offensive.
We got it out of him, Chad. It was took a lot of hard work and dedication.
me armor
We got
has
there.
contempt for you.
All right, so down another CP. I like it. I see I'm slowly getting the CP out of him. This will work. All
That's
right,
fine.
so 5 attacks on 4s because of the -1.
Oh, sorry. I owe you. You owe me a battle shock for Dante. This may stop you from doing any of that. Whenever he charges you, you owe me a battle shock.
Okay.
So you did not
that'll
spend
fail
that.
it.
So anyway, give him CP back.
And unsay the pirate thing.
There it is. Yep. So we will be. I get lance for the unit because of the spears.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 CP here on the Red Rampage. And instead of going lance or lethal, I'm just going to take a lethal because I have lance built in.
Makes sense. Let's see it.
So we're going to go with the Axe Mortalis here to start,
Okay.
which is Dante himself, which ironically has lethal hits, but that's okay. So 9 attacks here, hitting on 2s, wounding you on 4s.
Okay.
And I do not need to worry about adding 1 to the hit roll because I'm hitting on 2s, regardless. So, yeah. That is 1 lethal.
Adjusting the CP in the app. If you have been great.
Oh, whoops.
Definitely have not
Probably
been.
have not been, no. I mean, I don't think I've used CP at this point. Yeah, 4.
Okay, give me your CP dice. Whatever you're tracking the CP dice with.
And then you've used 2 so far?
I'm down to 1.
Oh, you're down to 1?
All right, so you got 4 invulns, 2 damage a pop.
2 damage a pop, 4 invulns. What other type of damage do you have coming?
All the Sanguinary Guard. And they got a brick of attacks at 2 damage a pop.
2 damage a pop, so everything
Yeah.
is 2 damage a pop?
Yeah.
Okay. So on my invul, 5 ups. And then 2 damage, you said?
Yep.
5 up, feel no pain. I will block all of that.
Okay. Let's go to the Incarmine. Sorry, the spears are not set here.
Did I do it wrong?
Yeah, you just had it backwards.
Oh, did I take my CP?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess that helps too. I
Nice.
didn't really have a little name there.
All right, so
Now
1,
who's got your names?
Yay!
2,
Thanks, Luke.
3,
Know who you are.
4, 5, 6, and then the extra dice for the charge.
Moon Litanari asking what's the favorite Thousand Sons detachment in the studio, but we haven't really played enough of it to really
Yeah,
know that.
really.
I'll tell you my
haven't.
favorite isn't Grand Coven.
Grand Coven, really? Is that one considered the
It's-
strongest? Because I've heard that between that
It's
and
just the
Warp
most-
Meld, the
The warp,
That one is pretty
Hex
gross too.
yeah.
I think this one is
Warp
just.
meld or hex warp?
No, Warp Meld Pact or something like that. The one that's like very like mutant based, where like you really do, yeah, a bunch of goats, bunch of
Mutalisks,
mutalisks, and
yeah.
like that's the.
This one's just gross because it has the Ultramarine style, what's the word I'm looking for?
Versatility.
Kind of, but like the dev wounds, the doctrines. if you will.
Doctrines,
That's the word I was
yeah,
looking for, yeah.
Yep.
I had to say devastating, and you got me there. All right, so this is them.
Sounds good.
Them boys. So hitting you on 2s, no rerolls,
All right.
but lethals.
No rerolls here.
Yeah, a few ones,
And there's a couple.
but you did also get some lethals.
So there's 6 so far.
Grand Coven is Magic Gladius.
Magic Gladius.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
All right, and then on force goes the lance.
Not bad. 1, 2, 3.
All right, so 6 plus 6 is 12, 16, 17.
17 invulns.
2 damage a pop.
All right.
don't John this up.
So you're
I
saying
might.
there's a chance.
There's a chance. 5 ups. Let's take out the successes
And then just roll that twice.
and then roll this twice. However, I'm thinking maybe I spent. This is all the damage going into him. Does he really have a realistic chance to survive here?
You're looking at 11, so that's 22 damage for 7 wounds.
22 damage for 7 wounds.
Oh, he's also,
Have
you also can't
seen
do the
John
strat.
roll dice
He's
on
battle
it?
shocked.
Oh, he's battle shock. Can't do strats. Thank you. All right, so I'll just roll these twice. So 5s.
He's dead.
1, 2, 3.
That was a guess.
I was gonna say, like, is he really?
No, I only saw like 2 6s, so I was like, there's a pretty good chance. He's dead. Because he had 7 wounds left.
7 wounds left. Okay, yeah, he's dead. All right, and then on a 6-up, he explodes.
That's a big boy. That's a big boy to explode too.
Yeah. So let's just go ahead and pick him on up.
Okay, and then we will pile in.
See it.
One of the few times that removing one of the few painted models from the table makes
We're
the
all
table
happy
look better.
about. Yeah.
It's a blessing.
It's like, oh man, that's great.
Okay. And we'll go ahead and maintain cover here. But we're going to tag the rhino and yonder goats.
Well, you're out of attacks, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
No, that's just my consolidate.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were attacking them. I'm like, what?
No, yeah, you have your attacks. I'm consolidating into you.
Okay, so I have attacks with a rhino and attack with goats. Yeah, let's go ahead and I would have to take him off the point. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it just to try to get some additional attacks in. This won't be too threatening, as these are
Bow
fake
goats.
caster boats. Yeah, they're bow goats. They're bow goats.
You buy one goat, get another goat free. There's a market for that.
There is. All right, 6 attacks on 4s.
On 5s, because -1.
Oh, -1.
You still hit with 6s, so it didn't matter.
Let me get those out of the way for you.
Thank you. And then we've got strength 4, so 6s probably?
Yep. 5s, because it's.
Wait. Sanguinary Guard are, yeah, they're T4. They're not T5.
Ah, so 5. So 2 at your armor.
Well, 2 ups.
Ha! Take a damage.
Ew.
Bitch.
Whoa! That's not okay.
That old lady from Willow.
She got a mouth on her, all right. All right, then I've got the Exalted Sorcerer, who I think also has something.
He's got his stick, his stave, if you will.
His force weapon, 5 attacks on 2s.
3s.
3s.
Relevant.
It wasn't.
I saw 3s.
And then strength 6, so 4s.
4s, because it would have been 3s. Yep.
1 at AP -1.
3 up. Good.
Good. That's it
Good.
for me.
Okay.
No, the rhino.
Yeah.
What are they, like
5s.
3, 5s,
There you go.
2,
On 4s. Because of the
1.
-1. 2 up.
There you
Those
go.
are the ones I usually fail. So I was nervous
The
there
rhino
for a
will
second.
meep, bump.
Okay.
All right, very nice.
Oh, sorry, this guy needs to go with him. He don't belong with the GPIs. All right, yeah, so that's my turn. I got 2 units overall for no prisoners and assassinate.
Working on it.
Yeah, it's kind of tempting because I've got some good pressure here. You've got a character out by himself now, so you either hide him or I just keep going after him. But you do need to bring out the rest of your units now, and every unit other than the Mutalith has a character attached to it.
Yep.
So I'll go ahead and keep Assassinate.
Okay.
I think that's probably the best play for me. But I will go ahead and pass over as a turn.
All right. Whew, big turn. Got hit pretty hard there.
Let me go ahead
Let's see what I can do.
Got another 4 points for the kill.
Kill one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So hold and kill. There you go.
Awesome. And then I will get 4 because I do hold.
You do hold. Yes.
We do have a quick breakdown of T-Suns from Moonlit Inari, another T-Suns player.
Ooh, let me hear it.
Thousand Suns got Magic Gladius, Magic Iron Storm, or Magic Storm,
Yeah, that's what I
Bed
think I
Bath
played.
and Beyond, Goat Noises,
Yeah.
Rubrique Phalanx, and the Demon one,
Yeah.
plus Hex Warp from Groundsmiths.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. That's fair.
neat.
And the demon one. I actually haven't seen very many people play it, but I assume it's probably pretty decent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because all the demon ones have had really good synergy. The World Eaters one is phenomenal. The Death Guard one is super fun to play. And I can't imagine that. I mean, no one talks about Emperor's Children, so that's fine.
Falling back with these guys.
Flinch at him. So you got Sabotage and Display of Might. Do you know what those are?
No, actually.
You should know what sabotage is.
Yes, yes. That one I remember. I just
Display
need
of
to
Might
do...
is have more units in No Man's Land than I do.
Okay, which might be wholly within or within. Does that matter at all? There are more units in your army than your opponents.
Wholly within.
Wholly within.
So I've got
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I move that we rename it to the No Bro Zone.
No, bro.
Or go, bro, because the whole point is to go there, bro.
I might be able to get more in. Might be able to make that happen, actually. Because I've got 1 so far, 2. Could probably get 3. Maybe bring something out that could be 4.
Could be.
Yeah, I don't know. Might be able to make that happen. We'll see. And then Sabotage, I just need to do an action.
And this one still
In-
completes it in the next, in my turn. This is not the one up.
It doesn't recover assets now completes in my
Yeah,
turn. Yep.
recover assets is much better now, honestly. Like it doesn't make me cry every time I see it.
Sabotage still on the cap.
I think we
Sabotage is fine though.
move this guy.
I mean, it would be kind of weird to be like sabotage. You have no way to react to it. Be like, that's not how it goes in the movies. Anytime there's a bomb threat, they go send in the squad, and then they're like, is it the red or the row?
They're all red.
I'm colorblind.
All right, we've got a whole lot of these guys here, which are going to be a problem. Let's go ahead and bring out this unit, because they're going to do their best to try to light them on fire, I think.
The odd poo-poo kai.
Bringing out all these guys. This is my 10-pack squad. Do we have one of those little 3-inchers around? You're usually good for those.
Hey, speaking of which, here's my 3 inches, sir. It's cold outside. You know, I watched Pandorum again for the first time. Well, not for the first time, but I watched it yesterday or the day before, and I don't know if I've ever seen the whole movie. But I watched it, and I still don't know how I feel about it. Is anyone else in here?
I don't think I've
Watch
ever seen
Pandorum?
it.
It's the one with the spaceship, and they're like waking up from cryo sleep, and then there's like aliens and stuff on the ship, and they're like, oh no, they're eating us.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's an interesting flick. It's got a lot of twists and turns. You're a lame movie guy. Did you watch Pandorum, the one with the spaceship and the cryo sleep guys?
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
It's been a long time since I've seen it, so I remember it being all right, though, if I remember correctly.
It was all right.
I don't remember it being standout enough to be like, damn, that was good. Who was in that one, first of all?
What's his name? There was only one A-list actor, and I'm terrible with names. My favorite part about it, though, was the Dennis Quaid. There it is.
Yeah.
But like the
And then didn't you have like Ben Foster in it too? Yeah. No, that one was actually pretty good.
bend over. I think the best part about it was Dennis Quaid's character. Like, you can't give away too much. It's been out since 2009, I think. But like,
Too soon, Rob. Too soon. No spoilers.
but yeah, it was good. I thought it's an interesting bit there.
By the way, in my command phase, I am going to do the doctrine, if you will. I think for +1 to wound is really nice, but I might go for the devastating wounds here, just because I'm going to try to make that demon prince pop off. So we're going to see how that works out. Yeah, we'll go with devastating wounds.
Okay.
So let's see, we've got one guy that can see that way. Let's bring him this way.
Just keep in mind that is a ball predator, and he do have big flamer.
Okay.
I don't know if I really want to sprint because I got 2 CP here. I'm going to need one of those for survival. No, we'll let it go.
Okay.
It would be nice, but I got to see if I can't keep Dante around with even if it's just one Sanguinary Guard for next turn, because then he can just go ham on somebody. Ham-a-lamb. Oh, Dante.
So this guy's just going to move all the way here. Oh, here, he'll move. He's just going to pay for the pivot, actually.
Yeah, he's going to pay.
But then he's going to just
About
squeeze
$1.50.
in under here, so that way he is technically on the other side of no man's land. And then these guys are just going to come pouring over here.
Wow. Well, Mac Betty. So, I do have to wonder.
Got some good vibes rolling in tonight as well. Gregorian chants, Norwegian pirate, anchor, and a news anchor, and a Swedish chef.
What is a Swedish chef sound like? What?
Trust me, I am Swedish. That is how they sound.
You are not a sweet fish by any stretch of the imagination.
Not a sweet. First of all, I am most definitely a sweet fish, okay. But also Swedish.
He's not sweet. He's just Swedish.
Yeah.
Sweet
Not 100%.
Sweet adjacent.
Exactly.
Kind of like sour candy. Do you know what I mean?
Like first is it like the first you're sour, then you're sweet, but in reverse?
Precisely.
Yeah. Gross. Like, oh, this is delicious.
We definitely got him in his sour phase.
Oh, so I got
Overwatch took the sweet part of him.
Burned it away.
Yeah, his idea is
That's
sweet
like
is
a burn.
relieving you of the pain by killing you. He's like, it won't hurt
sweet release
anymore.
of death. So I'm going to go ahead and activate his Aether Stride ability. I have to stay out of 12 of these guys, right? So let's see if that's out of 12. Looks pretty out of 12 at the moment.
How many vehicles is that now, John?
God, son of a... A lot of vehicles.
It's too late.
Let's go with 1, 2, 3 vehicles so far.
Yeah, and you touch that one over there. That's
4 vehicles.
It's all
so
4
far.
vehicles.
It's all 4.
Oh wait, no, this one doesn't count because I haven't placed him yet. 3 vehicles.
You did move it though.
No, I did not.
I never took my hand off of it.
Exactly.
I'm just saying it wasn't position or deploy. It was whenever you move.
Yeah, let's go ahead and I think drop this guy here because he can also see that guy. All right. All right.
That's not how it sounds when
John's
it.
typically pretty good with rules.
Yeah. It's not. No, today it's not my day. All right. So I think my 2 secondaries. I need to have more stuff in the midboard, which I think I have now accomplished. I've got a Rhino. I've got an Infernal Master. I've got another Rhino. This squad here. This squad here. This guy, and this guy. So quite a few things now in the center. So that
I'm going to go ahead and rapid ingress here.
Go for it.
I'm going to spend a CP and rapid my ingress. I'm rapidly ingressing into your
Let's see it.
face.
Now his name is Inigo Montoya.
And I am here to kill you.
Are you the man with the 6 fingers on your left hand?
Only 5. I'm good.
Get out of here. So you guys will be at the 9 back here, or outside at 9. Because I can move
You gotta
12.
binge watch Black Sails. That'll get the pirate vibe up for you, man. That's a show that was way better than it should have been.
Yeah.
So we're off the wall, inside the building, away from your lines and or sights.
Okay.
I have your kingdom. You have no kingdom.
That was a great show, dude.
All right.
Who's sabotaging?
You know.
I think this Rhino will sabotage. So I don't think you're getting to him. I thought about possibly having the Infernal Master do it, but maybe he doesn't really need to, and he'll just hang out back here. Any screening he can do? No. Moving him here.
Any
would be
screaming?
Screening.
Scream!
I mean, he does have Screamer. He does have Screamer invocation, so he could do that. You know what? I think I'm just going to move him over here, so I just have one more redundancy going that way with his Screamer invocation. Because he's not going to.
Yeah, fun fact
to do
about Black Sails. I played the Assassin's Creed Black Flag for about an hour, and it was like very cool, like pirate sort of thematics. But I'm actually very bad at video games, as you guys know quite well.
Unfortunately.
So that game was too hard for me. But I went from that, put on Black Sails, binge watched it, and wrote an RPG for pirate combat in D&D.
Nice.
I spent
Black Sails was
3
phenomenal,
weeks.
especially because of the shanties. And like, you spent half the game trying to build up your ship anyway.
Yeah.
And you got to go find the 4 legendary ships and the galleons and fight those.
If I had been better at video games, I probably would have played the whole thing. Like, it was beautiful. Like, the interactions on it was really cool. Like, but I had to chase a dude, like follow a dude that was running from me. I had to follow him on a roof, right?
At the beginning.
Yeah, like the first 40 minutes of the game or whatever, right? And I spent probably 30 minutes failing at it before I was like, you know what? Screw this.
Wasted.
I think you'll wake up my nephew and be like, play this for me.
I'll do your taxes. Do this for me.
Joke's on you, nephew. Ha ha!
I'm actually going to switch something up if you don't mind, because I forget that when you disembark from the Rhinos now, you get some bonuses with Thousand Suns. So I'm going to actually have him sit here, and this guy's just going to move here, so that way he's got line of sight of your boys.
Which guy's going to move there, John?
The Rhino.
There we go.
No.
All right, so let's start with the
suck
Rhino
again.
shooting, because I think that's going to be the most important. And hopefully I do this in the right order. Let's go with... well, now, first we need to do our rituals. So
Your psychic phase.
Psychic phase, exactly. So let's start with a Doom Bolt. I think we send the Doom Bolt in here. There's nothing that we, I think, really need to move a whole lot. So the Chrono Temporal Surge, sorry. I don't know how much use that's going to be right now. So we'll Doom Bolt. We'll do the -1 AP on them as well.
You got to start from somewhere. You're just
Yep.
going to start with the Doom Bolt and move on, because if you fail to cast it, you got to move on.
I can think ahead on what I want to do, my guy.
But if you burn through 4 people trying to Doom Bolt, then you're not going to get your thing.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. So if I do, and then where do I want the rerolls to hit?
You've got 1, 2 units max to shoot.
What are they? Are they just normal jump pack
GPIs?
infantry? Okay, so I feel a little more confident about being able to take them out. So let's go ahead and put the 3 into there. The Doom Bolt, we'll put the reroll hits, and we'll put the -1 AP.
We got Barnyard Jack in chat.
Hello,
Showing
Jack.
up for the birthday
What up,
stream.
Barnyard?
What's up, Barnyard Jack? How are you, my friend?
Hey.
Looks like he's a little under the weather. Definitely got to take care of yourself. Under the weather. Is that something they say in Australia, or is it just
Over
all
the weather. The other side of the weather.
Definitely hope you
It
feel
goes,
better, brother.
it goes the opposite direction, weather.
If you're not familiar, guys, Barnyard Jack is Jackson of Barnyard Wargaming right here on YouTube. Make sure you go check him out. Our cousin from across the pond. Great show. Definitely,
Someone even say
worth a look.
down under.
All right.
Watch out for jump bears.
Let's start with a Doom Bolt. Is that really? Yeah. Doom Bolt. That's a 9.
It goes off.
It will go off.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and channel the warp to see if we can get the big Doom Bolt. That'll do it. So that's going to be the big Doom Bolt, and I take no mortal wounds. So that's D3 plus 3. That's going to be 5 mortal wounds into that squad.
That's 2 bodies.
What's going on, KR Quintero? KR says, I have to root for Rob or T-Sons. That's like a dilemma.
Small one. All right, and then let's go ahead and do the re-rolls to hit. Now let's do the -1 AP into them. Oh, and then this will come from, I got sorcerers all abound there. So that first one will come from this back one. 11, so that's going to go off with -2 AP now. And then we'll go ahead and do the re-roll hits. That will not go off. So let's channel the warp. That will now go off. I
Every
don't
roll
think
hits rolls of 1, I think. I think it's still 11
it's only
plus.
ones. It's 11 plus for the full
I think most of them
rerolls.
are 11 plus, barring the move one.
Okay. We'll stick with that. We don't need to channel the warp on that one. So yeah, we'll be all right. And then, is there anything we want to temporal
Chrono
surge?
trigger?
Chrono trigger. That is always what I think that one is called.
That's a
every
good one.
time. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything that I need to move, so we'll stick there. Let's get into the shooting phase. Let's start with this Rhino. He's going to shoot into actually these back boys because they're probably going to go that way. This one can go that way and hopefully finish them off. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Cool. What does a Rhino do?
Havoc launcher.
Havoc
combi
launcher,
bolter.
D6 with blast. D6 with blast that way. And let me make sure I put these guys in range. Okay, I definitely did. D6 blast that way. That's going to be 4, 5 shots because there is 5 in there. On 3s. Ooh, cool. And then we've got strength 5, so on 3s again. 4 at your armor.
Yerp.
What kind of sounds does the Rhino make?
You're good. Pew 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 pew. God, all these sounds. I feel like I am really failing at this one. Like,
Yeah.
this should be
Yeah, you
my
really
top
haven't
category.
participated at all.
No,
There's a reason you feel that way, John.
Yeah, it's because I have. Yeah. It's quite sad.
Should we get a little piece of paper and write down what the rules are in front of you just so you remember that
No.
you're actually...
It's because I am struggling to think of just the rules for this army right now. That having additional rules on top of that. Yeah, like it's
I
rough.
told you it's my birthday. I was going to try and find some way to torture you guys further. So thank you guys again, chat.
Combo bolter.
Did you say
For
combo
anybody
bolter?
just tuning
Yes,
in, we do
combo
have
bolter.
some rules the players have to abide by. Those,
2.
of course, were provided by our membership community and those folks that are
Those guys?
making donations here this
AP2?
evening. If you've got a fun rule,
Rhino?
let us know.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, Inferno Combi Bolter, AP2.
That's nasty. So 1 body dies.
Sweet. All right.
I thought all combi bolters or all infernal bolters were AP1 at least, but AP2 is wild.
Yeah, I think that was one of the new things that they added was they upped the AP on like all bolters for Thousand Suns.
That's nasty.
All right, cool. So he's done that. So then now we have this squad. They're all going to shoot their flamers that way. The aspiring sorcerer, or sorry, the aspiring sorcerer. Wait, where's the exalted sorcerer? He's the one that matters. Ah, here he is. He's going to shoot his little psychic thing that way, because that will make my predator annihilators shoot better. So astral blast.
So this is into the.
Let's call it
This is into the
Atlas for sure.
my ball predator now.
Sorry.
Now you're shooting into him right now.
Yes.
Okay. Do that one.
So we spending 1 CP for popping the smoke.
Okay, sounds good. So -1 to hit, and you have cover.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I already had cover, but it's
fair.
initially for the.
And remember your noises.
Okay, I'll remember my noises. All right, here we got the astral blast.
That's not what an ass blast sounds like, but okay.
You would know. You would definitely be the expert on this.
Eric, can you record an ass blast for us and send that in?
6 shots. Strength 6 into 10 or 12?
10. It's not a
10,
land
so
raider.
5s. I don't know. 5s. And nothing else special. 2 5s at AP minus 2.
All right. So force. Woo. Nope, neither.
Ooh, 2d3. 6 damage.
Okie doke.
Wow. Effective. Cool. And then they're just going to shoot all their flamers that way, the rest of that squad. So this is going to be... Let's go ahead and start with the Soul Reaper cannon. 6 shots hitting on 3s. You're not on an objective, so I don't get any fancy rerolls here. Strength 6, so 3s again. 6s are devastating. 2 at AP minus 1.
Into who,
Oh,
sorry?
sorry, 2 at AP minus 2. That's the squad.
Yep.
2 AP minus 2.
Are you ignoring cover for any reason that I don't know about?
Yes, I do ignore cover.
Okay.
Because they have a flame
I take
icon or
1.
something.
Yes, the banner icon.
1 and then the 1 devastating, so 2 total.
We need a sound effect for when someone takes damage.
Do we?
Do we though? All right, and then warp flamers.
already.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 warp flamers.
Or it's the...
Let's see, 7, 10, 20, 30 shots. That's all. I did. I made
That was
like
clearing your
flamethrower.
throat. That's not pew pew noises.
No, that is flamethrower noises. Okay, like it is.
Not copyrighted.
We really should have saved these rules for the Dark Eldar stream.
Turtle noises.
All right, 30 shots into those boys. Looking for these are strength 4, so I need 4s here.
And you got to make the noise of when you roll the dice, because that's when the shots are.
That is not
We're going
part
to
of the
move
rule.
forward with that subset of the rule, right? We're
Fine.
not going to punish you
5.
for premature
10.
sound
Go for it.
relation.
This is into the JPS one?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Johnny Zed asks, isn't Astral Blast a new flavor of Mountain Dew? I think that's a part of the residual
one of the
effects
flavors?
of Mountain Dew.
Sorry.
AP1 on the flamers?
AP1 no cover. Yes.
Garg. 1, 2. And a half. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Send it.
And then what else they got? I've got a Malefic Curse, 3 attacks. This is from the Aspiring Sorcerer. Pew, pew, pew. I think all those hit. Yes, they do. And then Strength 4, Anti-Infantry 4, so on 4s no matter what. That's going to be 2 devastating wounds.
John, I love to see you struggling with this, bro.
Yeah, thanks.
I love
Thanks,
to see you
guys.
struggling with this.
Appreciate it. All right, that is 1 squad out of the way. Excellent. Now let's see if we can take care of that other squad.
Good luck.
Yeah, I think so. So let's go ahead and do this 5-man rubric squad. This one has a sorcerer. Let's start with the sorcerer, and we're going to go ahead and use his Twisted Sorceries. Once per battle in your shooting phase or the fight phase, this model can use this ability. If it does until the end of the phase, improve the strength and attacks characteristic of psychic weapons equipped by the model by 3. So he's going to have +3 strength, +3 attacks on his Pandemic Delusion, so 9 attacks.
Can't wait to hear what this one sounds like.
Delusional, ideally.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's going to be all just talking trash to people wearing masks. You know, the pandemic delusion.
6 feet away from me.
I do get reroll 1s to hit, and this is sustain 3 on any 6s. What Pandemic Delusion? What does that sound like? Wow, 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 wow.
It sounds like stimulus checks.
That's a lot of 6s. All right, I can reroll 1s. Nothing.
Into 2s.
Into 2s, and then sustain 3 on each of those. So 3, 3,
There's a reason it's once per game.
3, and then 3. All right. And then we've got, this is strength 8 now, so 2s, right?
Yep.
Rerolling 1s because they are rubrics, and 6s are devastating. So 2, 3, 4 devastating wounds. And then, what did I need here? Strength. Oh, I needed 2s, all of these. So if you want to just re-roll those, or roll those.
So I gotta roll these to save, and I'll see what sticks, because then I have a mortal wound stratagem. Because I have not officially taken the mortal wounds yet.
Well, guys, we do have, before you roll those dice, we do have a new rule in place, since John loves them. Big thank you to Dean P. 5 gifted memberships, and this new shiny rule. Cry out whenever a character dies.
Yes, death knells.
And
I've got one to cry for, so you've got plenty.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a lot of me crying out.
So 4s for the -2.
Okay.
These are 1 damage a pop.
1 damage a pop.
All right, so there's that first. All right, so I've lost 1 D. And then this is just the character, right? So I've got 2 more guys. We'll go ahead and let. So that'll be, with those mortal wounds, it'll be 3 guys total that end up dying,
Okay.
plus a wound.
Plus 4 here, yep.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and take those 3.
Alrighty.
Big thank you to KR Quintero, $4.99 super chat. The money I was going to spend on a membership. Thanks for paying that forward, KR Quintero. We absolutely appreciate you. Love having you in the community, whether it's gifted or otherwise, man. But absolutely appreciate the support.
13 warp
I
fingers
like you
from
today,
that squad.
KR. Just remember that.
Can re-roll the 1s because they are rubrics. And then these are strength 4, so I needed 4s here.
Yep.
So let's get rid of these. There you go. That many.
All right.
-1, no cover.
It's
sorry, no,
AP2.
-2. 'Cause,
Yeah. So 4s. So that's that's the last 2 there, and I got 2 on Dankte.
Alrighty. And then the Aspiring Sorcerer has his...
I don't know if you've tracked this, but he hasn't made any sounds recently. So just keep the tally going. Just keep the tally going.
Oh man, I can just see that.
This is why I'm not shooting at all this game.
Yeah, it's not stopping.
It's the Bugs Bunny like lottery eyes.
Exactly. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving
This is going to be a problem.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right, 3 attacks. Looking for 3s. Those hit. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, it seems that way. Now, what do you guys want me to sing? Strength 4.
I think you're singing Happy Birthday.
I think so. And then
Again.
1 reroll. So 1 devastating wound into Dante.
Okay.
All right, and then that'll do it for that squad.
Dude,
That's both
happy
your big squads
birthday
done?
as a
No, that was just
Gregorian
one of the
chant.
squads.
I am here for it, guys.
So now I've got
you already shot this
on
one, didn't you?
Gregorian
shot that
chant.
squad, and I shot
Yes.
this squad. So I've got this squad here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the two. That was just a 5-man squad.
That last one was just a
Oh,
5.
but that had the character in it.
yeah, that's sorcerer. Yeah, and now I've got the next sorcerer.
Next 5-man squad.
Yeah. Oh, and I did forget the Soul Reaper cannon from that 5-man squad. So that one too. I can reroll 1s. And all those hit, and then these are strength 6. So
And look, another one too.
yeah, right.
You earned that one.
Yeah, that one's just
and
good
all the other
old-fashioned.
ones.
All right, and then looking for 3s.
Looking
here.
for
6s are devastating. 4s.
Looking for any amount of noises, that'd be sick. 4 up invulns. Nope. Down to 2.
All right, let's go ahead and shoot the next squad. I'm not going to use his Aspiring Sorcerer ability because I think I can do 2 more wounds. Does he have anything that I need to be aware of? No. He's just, okay, cool.
He's just a beefy boy.
Beefy boy. Next one, Exalted, nope, not Exalted, regular Sorcerer. And we're not going to use his thing, so Pandemic Delusion is going to be 6 attacks. And we're looking for 6s here.
He's not
hitting
gonna
on 3s. Oh, actually hitting on 2s because I came out of the Rhino. I forgot about that. Reroll the 1. And then I'll get 3 for the sustained.
What's he up to in just not making noises category?
Pew, 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 pew!
No.
When you roll the dice.
Strength 5, so I need 3s, but this is psychic, so it goes up to 2s. Pew, pew, pew!
That's to wound.
To wound.
How are you exhausting your pure already when you haven't been using it?
I didn't have much pure to begin with.
That's true.
I'm running low on pure.
Infinite pure!
These 2 are devastating, but then these are...
Oh, he just dies to the
Yeah.
2 devastating. So.
Oh, man. All right, cool. Got rid of that squad. Excellent.
Retirement at last!
let's
KR
move
did
over.
respond.
And then the
Rob.
Emperor goes, just kidding, let's do it again.
Is that a character?
Yes.
That's what he does.
Nice, nice. KR Quintero did respond. He says, luckily I'm past the point of caring who likes me, but I like all of you guys, even the black shoe bellhops, i.e. the Navy.
I don't wear black shoes, my guy. I'm aviation, baby. I'm brown
Now,
shoe
do keep
Navy.
in mind, he did not refute the bellhopping.
No.
I'd be hopping all over. It's fine.
The Taco Bell.
I hop. I'm like, give me that taco. I want it now.
Yeah, I was watching that pre-recorded Titan stream yesterday, and they've got the Taco Bell sound effect they would drop at certain times. I'm like, they got to stop doing this, man.
They're gonna summon somebody.
Tacos in front of me. I'm trying to watch the stream, and I hear boom. Damn, quesarito, please.
I got a beefy 5-layer brewing, dude.
Oh God. All right, moving on. That Predator Annihilator is going to shoot into whatever that thing is.
Ball Predator at a
Ball
-1.
Predator. Okay. He does have rerolls to hit because he did get hit by that thing got hit by a psychic attack.
This is when you roll, John.
It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore.
Predator twin las cannon, one shot. That hits.
Yeah, good job.
Strength 14, so probably
Threes.
a 3 here. It is twin linked, which doesn't matter.
It's not that good.
And then 2 las cannons. I don't get. Oh yeah, rerolls to hit. So 1 will hit. Strength 12. By the way,
Really? Yeah. Because that's the wound.
there you go. 1 at -3.
All right, so 5 up because of my cover.
Okay.
Nope. Damage.
D6 plus 1. 5 damage.
Okay.
Down to 1. So close. And then
Down to
Inferno
1.
Bolter, Havoc Launcher. Let's go ahead and launch that thing that way. 3 shots. Pew pew pew. Hitting on 3s.
Technically, that's the right time to do it, so you finally got it right.
I did, yeah. 2 hits. And then
Sixes.
strength 5. 6s. No wounds. All right, cool. So that's his shooting. Let's go ahead and move over to this one now. He's going to try to finish him off. He's going to put all his Inferno Bolter and Havoc Launcher, though, into whatever that squad is.
There's 2 squads.
Oh, there's 2 squads.
Yeah, they look completely different.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, tell me the difference,
It
John.
looks like he can only see this,
the JPIs.
the JPIs, so he'll shoot them.
Sure.
All right, so Predator twin last cannon.
Misses.
3. Oh, that misses. That's right, because -1 to hit. But I do get rerolls.
That one hits. Yep.
Strength 14. Need a 3 here. Got it. 1 at -3.
5 up.
There was a silencer on the
He does.
reroll, folks.
I did it that time. All right, and then he'll put his little shots. So D6. Is there more than 5, or is there 5 or
It is
more?
5.
It is 5. So 7 shots.
The blessed number.
Nope, there we go. And then this is on 3s, right? Yes. Oh, I get rerolls. Oh no, that's not a monster vehicle. I do not get rerolls here. Strength 5, so 4s.
3s.
3s?
Do you?
Oh, yeah, 3s. But either way. Oh, no, it does count.
No, it's relevant.
Yeah, it is.
I'll take it,
1
whatever.
At,
3s.
3 at AP0.
Cool. Take off wound.
Take 1 wound.
I am
And Infernal
endlessly
Combo.
impressed at all the talents that my friends have, the things they're good at.
Yeah.
But really, it's watching them do the things they're bad at, which is the most entertaining.
Yeah. Tommy Bolter on 3s again with no rerolls.
No rerolls.
And then
And no sound.
Yeah.
4 and no sounds. Yeah, pew, pew, pew.
Nope. This is the wound. You done goofed it.
2 at AP2.
That's the sound a dude makes getting hit. Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. All right, that's all of his shooting. Let's move to the Demon Prince. He's just going to shoot his. I thought that was 1 unit, which is a little disappointing.
They look nothing alike.
I know. I realized this.
I'm just
Okay.
You also didn't ask, so.
I didn't, so I was going to use a 2 CP strat.
All you Marines look the same to me.
To really kind of drive home some murder here, but it
racist.
doesn't even seem necessary at this point, so that's too bad. So yeah, I'll hold on to it, but yeah, he's going to go ahead and shoot his
His
dark
pseudo-heavy bolting.
blessing. Yep. So 9 attacks. Or do I want to burn 2 CP just for fun anyway? Just to really watch him die. Nah, we don't want to do that. All right, 9 attacks, hitting on 2s. Is there a character in there?
Nope.
Nope. So no rerolls. How much CP do I have right now? Still 4,
Several.
right?
Yeah.
5. You know what? I'm using 2 CP. We're going to have full rerolls to hit and wound here. We're going to really just make sure these guys die.
Cash it, please.
Hitting on 2s, full rerolls to hit. 6s are sustain D3, so we're just going to fish for 6s. Nothing extra, that'll miss, but then a sustain D3 for 2 more.
So, you just used a stratagem, right?
Yar, I did, laddie.
And he shot.
And then you shot.
Boom, boom, yar.
Do you even care about the stream?
Rules matter, man.
I hate your
They're in the
rules.
walls, man.
Strength 4. But wait, what does his rule do? D3.
Turn 2 and still no Overwatch in sight. I will
No.
tell you that.
All right, still strength 4 on these. But I will have rerolls to hit. So looking for 4s. And 6s are devastating here. So
1 damage?
2, 3, 2 damage each.
Oh, okay.
They're toast. All right, that'll do it for them.
Yeah. I had the strat, but I think there was enough damage there potentially. What was the AP on it?
AP minus 1.
No, I guess I could have tried to save it. That's fine.
All right, cool. That's that shooting. He's done. He's done. Let's go ahead and just do some charging, I think, because I don't think he can shoot anything. Yeah, we'll just charge him into those guys, I think. Cool.
You remember that one?
Charge!
No.
Doesn't make it. I'm gonna CP reroll that.
Are you?
Why not?
You're gonna use the CP?
I am gonna use the CP. I got plenty. Oops.
Why are you going the wrong way?
There we go. Now I'm down to 2. All right.
Is that
Yar, a
is that,
CP
is that for a reroll?
reroll.
Hold on. There's another rule for a CP reroll.
Yar, is there?
Yar, no.
I believe in a thing called love.
I believe in a thing called love. With the CP reroll. This still doesn't make it though.
That's a different way to roll the same
no,
numbers.
like I just pulled an Eric. My goodness.
The good news is we had a failed charge landmine, so
That was not targeted.
All right. I think that's just gonna do it for me then. Failed both my my attempts at a charge. They're a 5-inch charge. That one's for you, Eric. How did I do on points? Let's see. Sabotage, I've got guys back
ongoing.
here. And then we've got Display of
Might.
Might. I'm pretty sure I got that because I think I cleared out the center here pretty well. So,
Yep.
what's Display of Might? 4, 5?
It's 4.
4 points.
There's not as many 5 points now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So then we will go over to.
I got Kill More, I believe.
Yep, I added that. Oh wait, that was kill more. There you go. Because I got kill hold.
You got
so it's
Kill,
8.
Hold,
Yep, there
I
it
got
is.
Kill, Hold, and Kill More.
Nice. All right. And then are you keeping sabotage? I assume since you're doing it.
Yeah.
All right. So top of 3.
Pass the turn.
Nice. Okay. I think that I did it right. This one I'm gonna have to click back to force assassinate again. I think.
Oh, you kept it. Oh, that's
did
weird.
you use your aura ability for the Mutilith?
He didn't cast anything from over here.
What's the or? Oh, plus the +1 to psychic stuff.
You got me.
Yeah, no, I did not use that. I positioned him poorly. Still getting used to this army.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my second. Here is Schmabatage.
Ooh, Snapadodge. Very nice.
Coming in with the Schmabatage. All right. So I am also holding. Just going to plug that in now so I don't forget. And we are at 30 to 26, so there is no challenger.
Challenger. Yep.
Because it would have been 26-26 at the start of the turn. Okay, so let's look for my Oaths unit first. Who do I really want to Krishmak-like first? I think realistically it will behoove me to put it on the Demon Prince here, because I've got a little something for him.
All right.
And then the rest of my stuff will be hitting pretty good, I assume. So yeah, let's go ahead and bloop, give him a little token there. A little token of my appreciation.
All right.
All right, battle shocks, I don't have anything to give. All right, so let's get into the movement phase.
Okay.
Apparently KR is watching Tau versus Dark Angels for the final match at the Utah event, that Green Banner event. I think Tau are probably going to climb up that meta a little
Are
bit.
they? That's good. That's good. I'm hoping that change gives them what they need to get them back where they need to be.
I mean, I don't ever like to root for Tau winning games. However, I will say, as an opponent against Tau,
A proponent against Tau.
it's more straightforward now.
Yeah.
I can understand what you're doing a lot easier than before when you're like, this guy's going to look at that guy's butt, and this guy's looking at that guy's butt, and and having to balance all of that out like that. Like that's, so I do like
It
the
is.
fact
It
that
is
they
a
said
lot less complicated, which is really nice.
You'll find most of the armies that I don't particularly care for are the how difficult are they to follow for your opponent, right?
All right, let's go ahead and zip, zap, zoop, homie over here. I did position him for his 18-inch ball flamer, so he can still tech behind that cover pretty nicely.
Okay.
Let's go.
There's way too much Rob going on this stream right now.
They're always.
What do you mean?
It's an excessive amount.
Of Rob? I don't know what you're talking about.
There's just
I've done nothing.
I'm getting into my opponent's head. That's what this strategy is called right now.
It's a dangerous place, my friend.
Yeah. No, I feel very lost and vulnerable.
doing some method acting over here. Although it would be hilarious one day if Rob's mustache just fell off.
Turns out it's been fake this entire time.
That's why I never see me with my mustache and my glasses at the same time, because they're connected.
He's actually got a dainty little nose.
Let's see here. We got some good charges. We got that. I need to get these guys out and about.
Yeah, KR Quintero points out the same with T-Suns. They have made T-Suns a lot easier to understand, too, for your opponent, which is
They
good.
suck.
Recalculate 4 million Cabal points.
I am definitely glad we're past that era of T-Suns. Like it's. I feel like it was a good idea, just poor execution.
There we go there.
Yeah. This rules thing might be a reoccurring event.
I think so.
You got to
It makes
put
for a
one
good time.
real high so it looks like you're interested.
Where did those come from?
Wouldn't you like to know?
50-50 on that one? I'm going to advance these guys a little bit.
I have so many.
Okay. And then... You're still not doing it right. You got to get the one that goes like, angle it a little bit so there's like suspicion and anger.
Rob, I am so sick of your shit. Hold on.
Don't put those too close or I'll start calling you Frida.
Okay.
You're smiling. It doesn't
This
work.
is how I feel.
Do you feel like you want hot Cheetos right now? Because you really look like you want hot Cheetos
I
right
could use
now.
a hot Cheeto.
Best described as dastardly.
No, I'm for it. I thought it was hanging off like your nose hair or something like that. It was, that one was really bad.
You gotta use the other mustache to hold that mustache on.
Yes, yeah. I need a mustache for support. right? A supporting stash.
My emotional support
Emotional
mustache.
support mustache.
Sir, why do you have a little vest on your upper lip?
Registered.
I had a real problem with people coming up and petting him until I put the vest on.
That's nasty.
Skirt. Let's go ahead and take this over here. I don't know how much of that was on camera, but hopefully enough of it. Yeah, that's great. We'll go there. And then these hombres. More?
I am embracing Tzeentch. Change.
I'm not turning around anymore. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw the hands, and I was like, that's enough.
What were we talking about? Twitch is more popular in French? French.
In French, really? Just
In the
one
French.
language? Yeah.
In the French.
Like my,
It's like ranch.
John's over there embracing Twitch.
that's what I'm doing. I am the French.
I am the mustard.
Oddly enough, mustaches don't stick to mustaches very well.
I mean, the eyebrows are
Excuse me?
champions.
There's a lot of phrasing involved with that statement alone.
I guess
Of all
I guess
the
you would
things.
know better. I mean, I'm here mansplaining mustaches to Rob over here.
Tune in for more mustache on mustache action.
Goon. All right, I think, let me make sure I didn't forget anything. Scout Squad moved over.
Great to see you, Moonlit. Thanks for popping by. Always a pleasure to see you.
I like it, buddy. All right, let's go ahead and start with the shooting phase. Frida, look at you.
I'm embracing it.
You should probably not, considering where the community is at right now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start. I've got the Scout Squad back here. I got a sniper rifle and a crack missile launcher.
Sweet.
We're just gonna go ahead and throw a couple shots over here into the old DP.
There was probably an Overwatch I should have been paying attention for this entire
I tucked really hard. I did the old Jacob, right? I tucked it, so that way you didn't see nothing.
Okay.
You can Overwatch with like your las guns over there if you want.
I mean, I could Overwatch with this guy, couldn't I?
Sure, if you want.
Nah, I'm good.
Sweet.
You just start thinking of all the noises you had to make.
I did, yeah. It was like, wait, what noise? Oh, I can't think of this.
Our
I'm
new
good.
rules have officially broken, John.
Yeah, they have. Yeah. Like, look what you people have done to me.
I could Overwatch, but I'm not gonna.
I don't want it.
I tried to debate it. I don't care, do it.
We need to put the hotline number up there. Like, if you yourself are dealing with.
You might be entitled to compensation. Is path warm? All right. Yeah, so we're going to start here. So I've got the sniper rifle on a 3, re-rolling into old DP here. The old Dean Prince. And then it's a strength 4, so I'm looking for 6s. Because I'm assuming you're T11 at least. Or is this a winged Dean Prince?
Winged, yeah.
So 10 probably?
10.
Yeah, much less. Still,
Rifles do have silence.
nothing there because it's strength 4 on the scout 1.
There's a dice for you.
On a 4+ here for the crack missile launcher, re-rolling because of the oats. Nothing.
Rocket launchers also have silencers on. Yeah.
These dudes, they're scouts. I don't know. What do you mean? They have infiltrate. You guys aren't listening to me.
See how it feels?
Their sniper rifle sounds like psst.
Hey, listen. Trying to talk to you about your guys.
That's right. John does have a pretty sizable lead with floor dice, but
Heck yeah, I do.
if you keep not observing the rules, you're going to catch up.
I said scouts for a reason. I don't know. You guys aren't listening to me. Let's go over to the Van Vets. We'll take their Inferno pistols.
Don't mind me.
I like that a lot, actually. That's the only redeeming factor of that. I mean, here, hold on.
I mean, I have made these mutaliths now significantly better.
Hey! Just borrow that for a second there. Okay. We'll do the 5 Infernal Pistols here.
Okay.
They're going to go. Wow. 3's re-rolling.
Sounds more like a T-shirt cannon they would sell at an adult novelty store.
All right, this will be on 5s.
Okay.
1 invuln.
1 invul. What's the damage on these?
D3 plus 2.
D3 plus 2. What other types of damage you got coming in?
Melta, fists.
This Melta. D3 plus 2 sounds pretty good. The Melta. D6 plus 2 Melta?
No, it's D3 plus 2. It's an Inferno pistol.
Oh, it's an Inferno. Oh, but this one also you said has a Melta.
That is D6 plus 2.
Okay.
You're falling off.
I am. I'm just coming to pieces.
You are falling off.
It's rough. No, because I can use a stratagem to blank out some damage. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use that here. So I'm going to use a stratagem to use, I forget what it's called, but yar, it has something to do with the sea. And I'm going to blank
I
this
see you
damage.
not take that
Oh,
damage.
I can actually roll the invul first, and then if I fail it, I can use that. So I'm good, actually. Never mind. I don't know how to use these rules. Gee, thanks.
You guys, if you're not having this much fun playing 40k with your friends, you're doing it wrong.
Alrighty then. Alright, the multi-melta out of the dude bro here.
Sounds good.
Do that here. On 3s, re-rolling. And then 5s.
Okay.
Just strength 9. Are you I actually need to know, are you T10 or T9? Because it'll be different for my...
I believe T10, but let's find out for sure. Or sorry, T9, but let's find out for sure. T9, yep.
Okay, so 4s.
Okay.
Nope. Double not relevant. Alright, so the ball predator is going to go ahead and start shooting at this one.
Sounds good.
That's not the right list. Let's pick up this one where I insult you. Alright. Ball predator is, we've got the heavy bolters and then the hunter killer missile. We'll go ahead and shoot the hunter killer over here. Just because it doesn't make sense to shoot that into a river squad.
Yep, all right.
But every other gun is in range to shoot there. Okay. All right. So the hunter killer missile on a 2.
Hey.
Strength 14, so on a 3. Ooh. There you go. AP several.
AP 3. What are rhinos? 3 normal?
Yeah, all
3 with cover, so 5 up. Goes through.
D6. For D.
2 damage. He is down to 2 less than he was before.
He has 9.
He starts with 9 or at 9 now?
He is at 9 now.
Oh, okay.
9 now.
9 now.
All right, let's go over. Yeah. The 2 heavy bolters on the sponsons in addition to the rubric.
Okay.
It's heavy, so they're like, okay. Double. No sustain.
Okay.
This will be on 3s. 2. Is that the 4-up invuln squad?
Yes.
All right, so 4-ups.
4 ups.
1 dies.
1 to go through. 1 dies.
Yep. Ball of Flamestorm Cannon, D6 plus 3. Oh, nice. That was a 6. That was me clearing my throat. All right, and then on 3s again. And ignores cover. Dang, bro. Oh, my dice are betraying me. You got 4 invulns, 2 damage a pop.
4 invulns. I make 3. Fail 1.
Another one minus no dice. And then the Storm Bolters. I'm spitting slowly on the dice here. 2. Armor saves though.
No, both go through.
Hey, that kills 1.
It does indeed. I'll take this.
Nice. Okay. What else do we have? We have the Whirlwinds, and then we have a bunch of... and the Eradicators. Let's go ahead and pull up the Eradicators real quick.
Correct.
There we go. All right, so I get the reroll hit wounds and damage against vehicles. So we'll start with the... I didn't give him the proper melter rifle.
Johnny said that's a great idea for a rule. We're applying these rules for any kind of $20 donation. So whether that's a super chat, gifted memberships, otherwise, that's how you can get that onto the table.
Yeah.
All right, so eradicators are shooting into your predator.
Sounds good.
All right, so this is the multi-multis, and then I've got the multi-rifle. So the multi-multis on 4s are re-rolling.
Okay.
2 hits.
Don't need it.
These are all going to wound the same, so I'm going to roll them together after this.
Okay.
This will be on 3s re-rolling. Okay. And then this will be wounding you on, assuming you're
T10?
D10.
I'd assume. I can double check. Let's see.
I'll roll it and see if it matters.
10.
Okay, there's 1 so far. And so 2 that are going to punch, because you have no cover.
Okay.
And it's AP4, it's multis.
Yep. Okay.
Oops, sorry, that's me. So 2d6 for 6.
6 damage, so he is down to
5 probably.
starts at
Most
10,
of the-
so oh no, sorry, starts at 11, so down to 5. Yeah.
There it is. Okay. I was going to say most of those are in that profile, so. All right, and then let's go to the whirlwinds.
Okay.
Whirlwinds. Let's go ahead and target.
Down, John. Calm down. I see that excitement bubbling over.
So happy.
We need to hear a tink for every save.
Every save.
So if someone rolls 30 and I save 26, I got to tink 26 times.
26 times.
26 tinkers.
I'll take the dice. This is over here.
Okay.
So mortars, nothing hits.
Nothing.
But it's okay. We're a punching boy army. All right. Let's get into the charges then, because I think that's all the relevant shooting. Their bolt pistols don't really mean a whole lot.
Big thank you for that $20 super chat as well, Johnny Zed. We really appreciate you.
Okay. Nice. All right, let's send it. This will charge into equidistant. So we're going to go into both here.
Okay.
Where did my...
What's the toughness on that guy?
Not great. I'd assume at least 6. Some would even say 5.
Toughness 5. How many wounds?
8.
8 wounds?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of wounds.
It is not a vehicle, but is it? This is mounted, right? Yeah, mounted.
Could try for a flamer here from the Vortex Beast.
You good? Aha.
Mustachioed Vortex Beast.
Yep, the mustachioed Vortex Beast. Yeah, I probably should have used it up there, but oh well. What's his armor? 3 or 4?
3. This is a standard marine
So
vehicle.
he'd be on 4s. Doubt
Marine.
I'd be able to kill him. Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing.
Okay. Yarge. Yep.
That's big.
That's why we get them, boys. And we're just gonna bloop bloop. There you go. We're touching both.
Sweet.
Now that we've gotten past that old bag of bananas, we'll go ahead and take these guys in advance here.
Okay.
Not advance, charge. We got pretty close. We're within 4, so 4-inch charge, because we're on the train now. That's a shucks. And let's go this way. This way. This way. This way. Nobody's sitting down here. And then 6 inches. I'll end up piling closer to the objective. Okay.
I think I will spend 1 CP here to do a heroic intervention.
With who?
This guy.
6 inches of these guys? Okay.
Yeah.
Send it.
So that'll cost me 1 CP. Boop.
That's not it.
That's not going to make it. I can't reroll those either. Man, my charges, all 4 is real rough.
Yeah. You're the 4-man squad. Man.
Yeah.
It's also rough that you didn't do that in a pirate voice, too.
That didn't what?
Pirate voice?
Oh, yeah, also true.
This is less than a 2, but we're going to send it anyway on a 10.
Really hoping to get that guy out of there.
That was your old-timey charge noises there, Rob?
Yeah, I'm speedy. They're white scars. Let's go ahead and send those eradicators over there into the predator.
Sounds good.
Go. Almost.
Ooh, so close.
It's really not that important for him to get out. We will go ahead and charge Discaido.
Oh, there's a guy back there. Okay.
Oh, there's a whole squad there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They were there before. Arr, nar. We'll go ahead and tag the squad through the wall. Rainbow Six, go dork.
Got it.
7, got him. How far? Yep, so we can go up around you and base you here. Get all the bisons in here. Boom, 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 dun, 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 dun. We'll charge you there. And we'll charge you right there. Okay. Did I miss any more charges? I think that's it for now, because I've got a couple more GPIs in reserve, waiting for the next turn. And by reserve, I mean they're on the table, right? Yeah. The only thing off the table is Sanguinor, and he comes in next turn regardless. Okay. Let's get her gone.
All right.
I don't actually know what the new Van Vets do as far as weapon go. They did get a buff. Let's go ahead and I get lethal hits for free.
Ooh.
I'm probably going to spend potentially both my CP here. Rampage. I do get Lance. So I'll spend one of my CP here for the reddest of rampages.
All right.
That gives me, I already have Lance because I charged you, so I'm going to get...
beard.
I'll take the lethal hits and Lance. Lance for them, and then lethals off their data sheet. So I will be winning you on 4s.
All righty.
All right, let me cook up all the dice here real quick. Cooking the dice. Call me Walter White. Let's go. Skirt. And then there's 5 dudes in the squad. All right. Vanguard, veteran, weapons. All right, so hitting you on 3s, but full rerolls, and I'll have lethals.
All right. See it. Ooh, lethals. I'll pull some lethals for you.
Yeah, let's pull those ones out. Yeah. Oh, yeah, just putting them up there. I'm pretty happy with a lot of those. I'm winning you on 4s, so I'll take out the 3s. Why not? Beep, beep. And this is the Oaths rerolls.
Okay. Oof.
There you go. Another good
A lot of
swath.
lethals, jeez.
All right, and then this will be winning you on 4s.
Okay.
It's a pretty solid set of dice overall. So there's 6, 12, 18, 19. AP 1's 1 damage.
You said 19?
Yep.
AP 1, so
Yep.
I think 3 ups on him?
Yes. And Demon Princes all have 2s.
3 ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how much damage on these?
1.
1 damage each. All right, he'll take 6 damage.
How many saves did you have?
Ding 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 ding.
That's the one that came later. All right. Invader ATV. We'll go ahead and attack. Oh, I didn't do there. Sorry, I gotta use some mortal wounds first.
I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 CP to counter offensive.
That's fine. I do use their mortal wounds for their charge though.
Oh, fair enough.
That's 3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds, 5 ups. I'll take 1 mortal wound.
Cool.
So he's down to 12, I think.
Sure.
I'll double check his. Yep, 12. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and counter offensive over here, so that way we can try to secure this point. If we get that, then we might... Oh, no, I don't think we'll be looking at holding more. Well, I guess I still technically hold this. What are these guys?
Infiltrators.
Infiltrators. Not terribly.
They have 6 up feel no pain.
6 up, feel no pain. Yeah, I think we interrupt with this guy then. We're going to try to take them out.
Okay.
So that's going to cost me 2 CP, so I'm down to 0. And he's going to do his
Yard.
Utilith Claws, I guess, because these are AP -2, 3 damage, so each one of these will take out at least one of those guys. Yeah, let's do it. Or 15 attacks on the other one. Nah. All right, on 3s. And on 2s. 3 at AP -2.
All right, 5 ups. I didn't make any saves.
Excellent. No, did you make noises?
I thought it was only if you made a save.
Oh, fair. Okay. Fair.
Rob remembers rules, man. I'll give him that.
I'll give him that. Yep. All right, I'll take 3 of them out. Seems good.
All right, so let's go into that squad right now.
Okay.
Right now. All right, the 4 attacks, 5 attacks out of the Power Fist. This will be hitting you on 3s with no rerolls here, and then your T10, right? That's what we said earlier?
Yep.
This will be hitting you on 4s. Over nice.
Nice.
And then on 4s, there you go, 3.
3.
Invulns,
5 ups.
2 damage a pop.
I'll take 2, maybe. 5 ups. I'll take 1. He's down to 11.
All right, and then the Astartes Chainsword. 1, because of the lag detection. Okay. Let's go over to those guys.
Okay.
We're going to combat shank you.
All right. That doesn't sound very nice.
All right, 4 attacks. 2.
I have one of our
3,
friends from Play on Tabletop in chat with us tonight. What's going on, Mubin? How are you?
What's up, Mubin?
Thanks for tuning in. Mubin says, I love this T-Sounds list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only it had a better pilot right now.
All right, this is into the rubric eye.
Okay.
So hitting you on 3s.
Sounds good.
Skirt, skirt.
Some misses.
And
No rerolls. That's nice.
this will be wounding you on 3s. Strength 6. Okay. 3, 6, 7, 8.
8.
Armor saves.
Armor saves. 3 ups. 1, 2, 3 damage.
Just 1.
1 each.
Just combat.
How many
Combat
saves
place.
is that, John?
Sorry.
How many saves
Ding,
is
ding,
that?
ding, 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 ding.
For folks that are just tuning in, we've got a series of
many?
rules,
Just 1.
most of which are
Yeah, 1.5.
sound effect based tonight, that players have to work off of. Vehicle noises when they move vehicles. Tink
know what a
sounds
squad
when they
is?
make saves.
Yep.
Pew pew sounds when they shoot their weapons.
These
The
guys
list
are...
goes on and on.
And then it was because you failed 3, so 1.5.
And yeah, big congrats to Play on Tabletop hitting 500K subscribers on a live stream the other day.
Wow, that is
Massive.
quite the milestone.
And
Congratulations.
Shows all the
That's
hard work
amazing.
you guys have been putting in over there. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep playing on, let me tell you.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's all my charges.
All right, my fight backs. So this guy's already fought. So let's go ahead and go over here because it doesn't really matter where we go at this point. So let's go with the Demon Prince, who
Demons!
is more than happy to attack you back now. Hellforge Strike, so 6 attacks at strength 9, so wounding on 2s, and 4 damage each. Wait, actually, how many wounds are these guys? Are they 2 or
They're all 2.
3? They're all 2?
Yeah, the only one that are not 3, or sorry, not 2, are Terminators and Sanguinary Guard.
Ooh, so
And
maybe...
Well, and the Eradicators, I guess. But
Because I get +1 damage. They don't have a feel no pain or anything like that?
Nope.
All right, so we're going to do the
They're just jump
Hellforge
rows.
Sweep. 12 attacks. Because these are going to be 2 damage a pop. So each one of these that goes through will be 1 slain Marine. On 2s. Is there a character in that squad?
no.
No rerolls then. And 6s don't do anything fancy. Here, anyway. Strength 7, so I need 3s here.
Yep.
Whoop.
Nice.
6s are devastating. So that's going to be 1 save, and then 3 devastating wounds.
AP1 on the sweep.
AP1, yep.
4. Cool.
All right,
So
so
I lose-
3 dead ones. I'll take that.
3 dev wounds.
3 dev wounds of 2 damage each.
You just said they were 1 damage.
They're 2 damage each.
On the sweep?
Yes.
Why is your
They're
damage
1
so much
normal,
better than
but then
everyone
I
else's?
have the Eldritch thing on it that gives psychic weapons plus 1 damage.
Your Hellforge weapons are psychic weapons too?
Yes.
Stupid.
Yeah. All right, cool. And then let's go over here to these guys. They're going to go ahead and consolidate. Move you out of the way so that way you can hop over here. That way you...
He was already based.
Oh, was he? My bad. They're all based, so this guy will just hop over here.
Closest model. This guy's been the closest model for the last 2 guys. It doesn't change anything because you're not getting on the objective, but you are moving the wrong direction. That's why I charged that way to pull you towards the rhino. So it'll open up the other side.
Sure. Okay. That guy's there then. All right, so this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 1.
Taco Joe back at it. $20 super chat to give us a new rule.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Taco Joe says each unit that dies needs a short eulogy, don't you think? Yes, we do, Taco Joe.
Sweet.
I didn't know them at all.
Next. Brother! Next.
All right. We'll start with the force weapon here. 3
Eulogy.
damage.
He died.
Or 3 attacks.
Thank you for coming.
On 3s.
He was kicked by a goat.
You are, so I will get reroll wounds. And then we've got strength 6 here, so 3s with rerolls. Cool. 1 at -3, and the other one's a devastating.
Good.
The devastating, 2 devastating wounds.
6 up, feeling no pain? Nope. Body.
All right, and then we've got. Let's do the Exalted Sorcerer next. He's also got a force weapon, 5 attacks on 2s. And then strength 6, so 3s. I can reroll. So that's going to be 2 saves and then 1 devastating wound.
AP.
AP -1.
4 up. Good.
1 devastating wound for 1 damage.
6 up, feeling no pain. Missed it.
And then we got a bunch of close combat weapons. Somewhere. Rubrics. And how many rubrics do we have? We've got
Jacob.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just a base. Yes.
So 10
Drop
attacks.
it. Blah, 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 blah,
So you
blah.
drop the base. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, on 3s. Bloop, bloop. And then on 4s. All right, 3 on your armor.
Armoire. And then a 6 up, feeling no pain. Nope.
That's 1 more.
Rob's not doing no teams.
And we'll go ahead.
I haven't made any saves.
consolidate.
I can't make saves, or if I can't make things if I don't make saves.
Did you just make a save there? He's thinking it.
I failed. That's why I just lost. I failed 3 wounds.
He's thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it, dude.
Okay, well, I'll pass it.
Move this guy here. All right, cool. That's that.
And the
fight.
feel no pains don't count because it's not a save.
That is technically true. No, he's got a point. All right, I think that'll do it for my combat.
Let him cook. Okay.
Trying to give Rob dice.
How did you technically pile into him?
That was.
So he has some attacks.
Yeah, because that was the dual attack to hit the diagonal there.
Are they into him?
No, they only ever charged him.
So then 3 attacks that way. 2 hits, 1 wound.
Yep.
You're good.
I made a save.
About time. All right, that's it for me in terms of. Oh no, that's it for you.
Yep.
Scoring. How'd
so-
you do?
I'm gonna go ahead and pitch assassinate this turn.
Okay.
Where am I? No, I'm gonna pitch sabotage. So I didn't actually end up doing sabotage. because I needed the output this turn, and it didn't really go anywhere. He made pretty much all the saves in the shooting phase, which was unfortunate. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pitch Sabotage here for the extra CP.
Okay.
So
Score it.
yeah, we'll just leave that at 0, and then Assassinate I'll hold on to. I'm not really worried about a whole lot here. I'll just keep holding on to it, because eventually I will kill something.
That is likely. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and pass it over here
All right.
to the turn.
Sweet.
And we both went up CP. There we go. Cool.
And then top of my turn, well, bottom of your turn, actually, we need to, oh no, because we're still top of the battle round, right? Yeah.
What?
Don't worry about it. I'm just thinking points.
Sure.
Top of my turn, I'll get 4 for holding. Do I hold more? I think I do. Because I still hold this, I still hold this, and I hold this, so I'll hold more.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we can get to. In my command phase, let's go ahead and pop +1 to wound, tactical doctrine, whatever you want to call it. I'm also going to spend one of my 3 CP or 2 CP?
You're not,
1 CP.
You spent a lot of CP last turn. Interrupts.
Oh, the interrupt, that's
heroic
what it was.
intervention that failed.
Let's go ahead and just spend the one that we have, because we're going to go ahead and make... Oh, and we're going to pick these guys up at the bottom of your turn. My bad. But now we're going to make this sticky over here. And yar, it be a strat for, to make things stickier than your mother's toffee.
What?
You heard me.
What?
Must I repeat myself?
Damn, I didn't know whoever's mother that is has toffee. Like, hook a boy up.
All right.
Boy likes toffee.
It's our
What
birthday over here.
secondaries? Oh, already pulled them. Defend Stronghold and no prisoners. So defend Stronghold. You still have Sanguinor that you can bring out of nowhere.
Surprise.
Yep. Well, we're on turn 3, right? So you have to bring him in as strategic, or not strategic, rapid ingress.
Mm-hmm.
So if I keep you out of 9, then you won't be able to go here. But I think we still try to keep you out of here. So, okay, cool. Let's get to some movement. I think that'll be the one, our command phase stuff.
While he gets to moving, guys, if you like what we're doing, make sure you do hit that like button. Let YouTube know we're doing all right. Also, friendly reminder for our membership community, we are going to be back at content planning this Thursday to discuss the schedule. Love to see you guys there. Help us pick out those matchups.
How many wins does he start with? Because he took 6, right?
Yes.
So
Or he starts at, he took 6? I thought he took 5. He starts at,
I don't see a dice period, so I don't know where his...
oh, I thought I put a dice for him, but yeah. he
CC
should
is
be at-
off to get ready for bed. Have a great night, CC. As always, we appreciate all you do, brother.
Must have gotten rid of it.
And, of course, welcome to the club as well.
So he's at 5 wins. Or 4, depending on how much he took.
That's the ugliest 5 I've ever seen. It looks like the old Super S.
Yeah. Let's,
I was just asking if he needs a battle shock.
I don't think so, because he's at half.
Okay.
This guy probably needs a battle shock, so yeah, let's do those real quick. So that tank over there, he is shook.
Shook.
What else needs a battle shot?
I think that's about it.
Yeah. Oh, these guys, they get a rubric back on a dice. So let's roll that. I don't think I get a rubric back.
Well, if any dice involved, that would definitely not be it.
Nope. Let me double check what it is. In your command phase, on a 1, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Nice.
2 through 5 you can bring back. So they suffered D3 mortal wounds. They suffer 1 mortal wound.
There was that dice over there was for that squad. So
1, so
1 rubric homie gone.
he gone. Instead of getting 1 back,
Bring back your brother.
Tooketh away.
got taken away.
At least he didn't roll a 3 because that'd be 2 gone.
That would have been quite unfortunate. Yeah.
Would
All
have
right.
stuck it to the Sandman.
Cool. Yeah. So let's just continue moving at this point. So we moved them. This guy, he's probably gonna just sit still. Shoot into that guy probably. Question is, what am I going to? I've got these guys, so let's go ahead and fall back with these guys. They're just going to go.
Is the revive in the command phase?
Yes.
And you're still over half now.
Yes. Yeah, because they started with 11 and I have 6 currently.
Okay. I do have Overwatch potential.
Okay, go for it. Oh, the Ball Predator has over. What's the range on those?
18. You were already in range.
But you can't shoot it when I first start moving.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can either leave the objective or get flamed.
Yeah, so I'm going to move them over here and leave, well, not leave the objective, but I'll leave one guy just touching the objective. Oops, excuse me. Actually, maybe he doesn't even need to touch the objective. He just needs to be able to see him, but be out of that 18-inch. Yeah, we'll do that. They'll just hang out there. Actually, they can go into the transport, can't they? On a fallback?
Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
you end the normal move within range.
Let's just go ahead and do that. We don't really need him to do the psychic. So he's going to end a normal move, so not a fallback move.
That counts as...
Oh, okay, cool.
A
So he'll
fallback
be
is a
there.
normal move.
Normal, advanced, or fallback within 60.
Got it.
Or within 3.
Because they can do that, and then I've got a guy here. He's just going to poke
Because
his
for
head
clarity,
out.
fallback is not a normal move.
Yes.
Certain things require normal moves, and fallback might disallow that.
I want to be able to shoot that way. You have got this guy. This is not a vehicle, you said?
Mounted.
Mounted. So that's going to be tough to shoot. So we're just going to go ahead and fall back with him. We'll pivot. That way he's still touching the point. Demon Prince is a monster, so he can shoot out of his situation there. Mutalith, same thing. These guys will shoot that way. Let's move those guys this way to help support what we've got going on over here. Yep, gotta get closer. So we'll move 6. There we go. Nope, you go too. And then let's go ahead and move these guys. They're 6 as well. They're just
Are there
gonna
2 characters in there?
No, just 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this guy was part of that squad.
I was going to say, yeah, it's like trying to figure out how there would be 6 in a Rubicon squad.
Yeah, no, there was 1 too many coming along. A little squad there. They're just going to move and help hopefully support that side, take out those eradicators. This guy here, and then our secondaries were defend stronghold and no prisoners. So let's go ahead and move the rhino back here to screen this out. And then let's go ahead and bring in the Zangors. They're pretty much just going to come in back here within 6, but just to screen out this back since I don't need them to do any actual objective play at the moment.
Objection?
Those guys are there. Alright, that ought to cover it for that. Oh boy, they do love sticking to each other. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's get to some shooting.
I'll go ahead and do my Rapido Ingrese.
Rapido Ingresi. Yep, yes, indeed.
Spanish pirate. Flotilla, if you will. Alright, so... Where do I want to bring Izzy? I'll put him on the side of the Demon Prince potentially. Or do I bring him over here? Start threatening this side as well. Because that will put him here. That'll block line of sight there. No.
The immediate lift does more rules in the movement phase. You anything don't move. Chat Sam.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I completely forgot about his rule. Probably
Oh,
like
he do-
several times in a row now.
He do be exploding.
Well, good news is the first time I've been in range of
Oh,
you
that's fair,
for
too.
a movement phase, because otherwise,
At the end of your movement phase, roll a d6 for each enemy unit within 6 of this model. So we've got 1, 2. Are they within 6? They look like it. No, I think they're out. So they're out. So just the 2, I think.
sure.
All right, so roll 1d6 for each one. On a 2 or 3, it suffers 1 mortal wound. On a 4 or 5, it's d3. On a 6, it's a d6. So the first squad over here, that'll be a 4, which is
D12.
d3. 3 mortal wounds. And then into your vehicle, or non-vehicle,
Like, oh.
a 5. So that's another d3 for just the 1 mortal wound.
Hi.
All right, not bad, not bad.
Let's see how many wounds this thing starts with. 8. So I'm down to Schmivin.
Okay.
I'll just take that one. Give me that one. It's yellow. It blends in.
All right, let's get to some shooting. Let's start with the Zangors over here. Oh no, let's start with our rituals, actually. What do we wish to Doombolt? Doombolt.
More like dumb bolt, dude.
Eh.
Make noises for that.
It's not even a shooting.
You have anything else with a 2-up armor out here right now? No? Okay. I think we toss the Doombolt that way then into the Predator. Or your Predator? Did I mention that right? Sorry, this guy actually can't really see him. He needs to be about here. There we go. Yeah, I think we got to do the Doombolt that way, so that way we can get the Psychic, so that way he hits better. So Doombolt that way. That'll trigger.
Doombolt goes on an 8, I thought.
Was it an 8? Okay, either way we'll
From
do
the event yesterday, it was the guy
I
always
thought
hit
it
on
was
ace.
7, but it could be. So let's just go ahead and channel the warp. So that will make it on a 10, but I will suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Migraines?
1 mortal wound.
My brain hurteth.
So one of these guys is down to 1, and we will do D3 mortal wounds into that guy. For 1 mortal wound.
Ow, done 10.
All right, let's go ahead and do AP -2. We're going to select that crew over there. And I will probably not get it on a 7. I think this one's like a 10. Ooh, I don't think I get it on a 9 either, or do I?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Let me check this one.
This one always went off because Magnus was casting it, so I didn't bother feeling that one.
Twist of Fate. I need a 9, so I will get the AP -1 on them.
Okay.
And Doombolt was a 7.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I would not.
So
have
he was
needed
playing it
that.
wrong yesterday then.
Yep. Let's do the Temporal Surge into these guys, I think. Yeah, we'll do the Temporal Surge there. And the person casting that will, he'll just cast it on his own squad. Makes it on an 8, but I think I'd rather do the 6 because I need to get far enough. So let's go ahead and take some mortal wounds. That will do the far Temporal Surge, but I will take D3 mortal wounds for 2. So that will kill
Dude.
a dude. But they will move the full 6, which I need. All right, and then our last one is going to be rerolls to hit. Let's go with rerolls to hit. I think on that squad because we're going to try to take them out. So reroll hits from the Demon Prince. 8, so that definitely gives me reroll 1s. Or I can try to. Oh, and I think he's within. Oh no, he's not within 6 of the Demon Prince, so it wouldn't be a 9. Yeah, let's go ahead and charge this up so that way we get full. Nah, just reroll 1s is fine. I don't want the D3 on that guy. All right, cool. Now shooting. Let's start over here. He's going to do. How do we want to split his shots up?
Carefully.
Infernal Cannon, 3 shots. He's going to try to finish off this guy. Oh no, I can't shoot him. I can't shoot either of these guys because they're not vehicles, right? So I can pretty much only shoot what I am in combat with. So everything's just going to go that way. What is going on out there?
Rearranging the shop.
Oh, actually, this is Scout Squad.
Yes.
You could take some shots in that way, I think. So we'll do the Dark Blessing. Scout Squad. No, we'll do the Infernal Cannon. Nah, everything here. We need to take them out.
Come on now.
So 3.
Add a
-1.
Yep.
I can re-roll the 1. So I'll hit. And then Strength 5, so 3's here. That's 3 at AP -2.
Okay. 2 damage a pop.
2 damage a pop. Yep, that's it for them. Cool. Easy enough. All right, let's
Doth
go.
I know them? No, I do not. But harketh thou passing into the nether. Until the next time again.
Let's do the injured predator into your predator. Some predator on predator violence.
Which predator?
That one over there and that one there.
You definitely can't see.
You shot me with that guy, didn't you?
No, I shot you with the eradicators. I
Oh.
specifically looked so I didn't see you.
Okay, well then I'll move him if you don't mind. I thought you did shoot him from there so he could see you back.
No. Let me see if I can get the rerolls with the eradicators here.
Yep, if you wish to Overwatch, go for it.
No car noises? They think it's not in here, they enjoy that.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend SCP there for the Overwatch because we're going a little retroactive here.
Okay.
Oh, in the Overwatchy. All right, so 6s with the rerolls on the multi-melta. Nothing there. Nothing there. And then the 2 melta rifles. 1 so far with the reroll. All right, just the 1. This will be on a 5, I believe it was what we said, with a reroll. Yep, AP4 is going to punch.
Oh, punch. Okay.
Yeah. And then D6, and you're within melta range, so D6 plus 2. That kills him.
Okay. Yeah, I could have moved him over here and really avoided all of that, but I guess since it was retroactive.
Well, I would have like shot and moved you like as you started. It would have been the same thing.
No, because then the Melta wouldn't have been in play.
Oh, fair enough.
And yeah.
But I am down to CP now.
All right. I guess that'll work that way then.
Got a eulogy for the tank?
He got overwatched, and I didn't hear any pirating. That's unfortunate for that.
Pirating? I literally said I need to Overwatch.
He did.
That was okay. All right.
Hey, the pirate's a little warm, all right? It's a little toasty in here.
All right. Cool. So then,
It's a fair weather pirate.
what do we go with next? He can shoot, so let's go ahead and shoot him. He's just going to go into that little truck or car thing.
Truck and or car thing.
Your
That's
little,
an
your
ATV,
little
bruh.
buggy. Your buggy.
I'll take the buggy. The buggy's fair.
Let's see, what's going to be the best going in? Vortex beam. Let's do Vortex blast. No, I can't
No, you
because
can't
it's
'cause
blast.
it's blast. It's in the name.
Yeah, it's very much in the name. Vortex beam, 1 shot. Just try to kill him. Or
Oh, the old lottery cannon?
Yep. You said he's toughness 5?
Yep.
All right, let's do the Vortex. 2d6 flamer shots. All right, 10. Love it.
That was me, not him.
Yeah, this doesn't have hits. So do I make hit noises from this?
Yeah. You rolled the number of hits.
This is strength 6, so need 3s here. Oh, that many.
AP, 1.
AP 1. 9.
9? 1 damage?
9 AP 1. Yep, 1 damage.
All right, 4s. So that's 4, 5, 6.
Down to 1. Almost. Almost. All right, that's his shooting. Let's go ahead and move to... these guys are just going to flamer these guys here. Unless I can
Unless.
reach a bit. What's the range on the
Not
Soul
on the
Reaper
flamers.
cannon? Not on the flamers, that's for sure. But the Soul Reaper cannon, maybe. Yep, 24. So the Soul Reaper cannon, we'll go ahead and shoot that way. And whoops, this guy has 2 Soul Reaper cannons, so I think you were supposed to go over here. There we go. So the Soul Reaper cannon is behind, so he's not going to shoot that way. Looks like just the Aspiring Sorcerer is on that side. So he will do his Malefic Curse into them, but then everything else is going that way.
Okay.
So Malefic Curse, this is on 3 attacks on 3s.
Bump,
Yep.
bump.
Where did I put the rerolls? That was over here.
Yep.
So 1 hit, and then anti-infantry 4 up. That's going to be 1 devastating wound.
Okay. Do we have a ton of devastating wounds coming in, or is it just?
There might be more. Yep.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Do we have other potential for mortal wounds here?
Soul Reaper cannon from that guy's got devastating wounds. I've got +1 to wound on these guys, so I don't think there's a whole lot devastating wounds. No, maybe not a whole lot more, but definitely
Okay.
a
I
bit.
didn't know if I needed to use the strat for mortal wounds, but I'll go ahead and take the damage.
Okay.
But it'll take me down to 2. Borrow that dice.
Okay. And then everything else going into that other squad, so that's going to be 3 D6 heavy flamers for 8 shots. Pew 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 pew. Strength 4, so 4s. But you are on the point, so I get 4 rerolls to wound here. That's going to be 6 at AP -1.
6 AP -1, and then feel no pains.
Okay.
Force. Tink. There you go. But the 6 I found. I finally made a feel no pain,
Yay.
but I do lose a body there.
And then 6 shots from the Soul Reaper cannon. No reroll ones. And then we've got strength 6, so 3s here, but rerolls.
Have we had any users yet? Yeah, there's been 2.
There's been a couple, yeah. 3 at AP1 and 1 devastating wound.
All right. 3 4-ups. Ooh, tink tink. And then 6 I feel no pain.
2 6 I feel no pain.
Oh yeah, because of the mortal wound. Haha.
Hey, got one.
Get bent.
Nice. All right, and then we've got.
Borrow one of your dice.
Oh, we did the
Running out of
Malefic
windows.
Curse over there. Go for it. So that is it. And then we go to. The Sorcerer. The big.
Oh, no, sorcerer.
He definitely matters.
Nothing
Pandemic
else matters.
Delusion. 6 attacks on 3s. No rerolls, but that is sustained D3, or sustained 3. And then this is strength 5, so normally 3s, but because of the +1 from my tactical doctrine, 2s with full rerolls. No dev, so may as well just keep that there. So 6 7 at AP -1.
7 4-ups. Tink 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 tink
Not
tink
bad,
tink
not
tink.
bad.
And then 1 damage.
1 damage each. Yep.
Feel no pains. I thought zipping.
1 down to 1. Okay. And then, cool. So I think that's going to do it for him. Maybe this Rhino tries to, yeah, let's do the Rhino. D6 from the Havoc, 4.
What?
The Havoc launcher?
The Havoc.
Yeah. Havoc.
The Hamhawk.
Hamhawk launcher.
Spiral hand.
3 attacks. Pew, pew, pew. 2 hits. I don't know what I need here. 4s probably?
3s, I think.
3s?
Strength 5.
So 1 at AP2.
No tink.
Oh, no.
6 I feel no pain. No, he died.
He's dead.
He died.
And it was AP0, but you rolled a 2, so we're good. All right, cool. Good job, Rhino. Where else do we want to go now? Oh, yeah, let's see if we can't finish off those guys over there. So let's do the Zangors. Pew, pew, pew. Actually, these are bows, so thump, thump, thump. 4s.
Thwang, 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 maybe.
6s are lethal, but I got none. And 2 hits. Strength 5 into, what's their toughness? They're a little tougher than
They are
normal.
T6.
T6, so I need 5s here. Got 1 at AP -2.
Okay. These are still 3-ups. Yep.
Oh,
so
AP -3 actually, because they're the ones that got the thing.
They fail?
So 2 damage.
Okay. We'll take out the multi-melt then.
Nice. All right, and then the Exalted Sorcerer. He's got some sort of weapon. Arcane Fire, D6 attacks. Oh, he's got a little flamethrower. 3 attacks.
Your bell scene every time someone shoots a flame.
Hadouken!
Arcane Fire. All right, Flamer shots, 3 of them. All wound.
This is strength 6, you said?
This is strength 6 and +1 to wound.
Nice.
So that's going to be 3 at AP -2.
5.
Or AP minus more.
Tank.
-3 something.
All right, damage.
2 of them D3.
1 at a time.
1 at a time. 1, 2.
Take 2 damage.
Whee! Alrighty, and then we'll go with the other rubric squad. Did I get them within 12? I don't know if I did.
So I appreciate how both
Nope,
of you
I did
are
not.
actively working against the challenger card system. This
Yes,
whole
we
game
are.
so far.
We haven't.
That's what I mean. You guys have just.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like
Yeah.
we've been neck and neck the entire time.
We'll go with the other rubric squad. We are going to go ahead and activate this sorcerer's once per battle ability. So he's going to get +3, +3. So there's going to be 9 attacks on 3s. These go bye-bye, but then I get 6 more because of sustained 3. All right, and then strength 8, so I'll need
Threes.
just 3s here. So I can reroll 1s because they're rubrics. Or actually, no, I need 2s here because +1, but it doesn't really matter. 5,
Bob.
10, 13 at AP minus 2.
Okay, and 13. All right, 5 ups. That's not a bad amount of saves. 1 damage a pop.
1 damage a pop.
Cool, that'll take him.
Awesome. Got him.
Shut up, Luke.
All right, what else have I got left? I think that's pretty much it. Let's just go ahead and get into some charges.
All the eulogy for the past. They suck. Good riddance.
Tier.
No one shall miss them, or the mothers.
Go ahead and just charge the Demon Prince into your little buggy. Does that make it? No. My charges.
Outside it.
Oh,
No, yeah, you're within 4.
just within. So let's just go ahead and actually, I think I couldn't even base you.
Doth not bathing.
Cool. So that did that. Let's go ahead and charge.
Charge.
I think that's really all the charges that I care to do. Yeah, that's it. So Demon Prince into your buggy.
Good
There's
luck.
what, like 1 wound left?
Yeah. Don't mess it up.
Oh, let me consolidate. And then melee, we'll go ahead and do the strike, so 6 attacks. Now we'll do the sweep. 12 attacks. We just gotta get 1 to get through.
What the hell? Do the thing.
On 2s.
Wow.
Okay. And then on strength 6, so 3.
4s?
4.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm T5. You're right. Those guys were T6.
2s actually, because it's a psychic, so +1 to wound on psychic right now. So 1, 2, 3, devastating wounds, 4 damage and devastating wounds already. So I think we've got it, or 6.
I do not explode because I am not a vehicle.
And then he'll just go ahead and consolidate.
Mario Kart will come out in the next game. His eulogy to be seen.
To be seen. All right, cool.
He is Doth the Cow. I have my fight.
You do.
We'll go ahead and take his punches into the dude brother.
Figured.
Actually, we'll go ahead and punch the Demon Prince.
Demon Prince, why not?
Well, if I chip him down, then these guys can kill him with the shooting. All right, so on 3s, he has Oats.
He does.
Oh, just a moment. And then on, did not charge, so on 5s, 1 invuln.
Invul? Okay.
Yeah, it's a Power Fist.
Oh, fair enough. All right, but got it.
Yep.
All right, and then the Mutalith, we'll go ahead and go into that last guy. Do you want me to,
Striketh.
do you want me to
Yeah.
roll it
You could roll 5 1s. It's been done on this stream multiple times.
by me?
Yes. Everyone. It's a statistic.
5 attacks. I should actually do the Tentacled Maw here probably because it's 15, but let's get this over with.
5 ones.
I would have giggled my way out of the building.
That's going to be 4 at AP minus 2.
5 ups, I stick the landing, he does.
Got him.
There's his eulogy. off the board with him.
Remember me.
All right, Coco, calm down. All right. So I got you for the points for no prisoners. You're defending.
Yep, hopefully.
And then there's 2 more. Okay. I have scored up all your points for you as we were going. All right. So that is it for you. We will pass the turn back yonder. We both go up and it goes down to round 4. See, I figured out how to do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Fun little scoring thing.
All right. So I do get challenger card because I am
Nice.
down.
What? No, because it's not the top of the round, is it? Oh,
Is
yeah,
it? Yeah,
it
it
is. It is. Never mind. get your fucking Challenger card.
How do I do this? All right.
don't know.
Luke told me. I clicked the button here, boop, and dug in. Let's read it, shall we? All right. So the scoring potential is for each objective marker you control, 1 VP up to 3. It's not bad. Or the strat is I can get sustained or lethal if I give my weapons hazardous, which is terrifying. What a weird. Be like,
Yeah.
hey, what a weird potential here.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to be holding, so I get my 4 regardless. I'm not holding more. I guess we're both holding 2 currently. Boop, and then Storm Hostile and Establish Locus. Storm Hostile. All right. Well, I am going to come over here, so we'll see how that goes. Then Establish Locus. Oh, these guys are supposed to come off.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, Establish Locus. I still can't come in your backfield, but I do need them off the table. Okay. I think we're going to keep that because I keep my CP for my strats. Take out the Demon Prince. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to have Assassinate. I've been keeping
That's right.
I've been keeping it.
That's right.
So anyway, I'm going to kill the Demon Prince this turn regardless. Even if it takes a grenade strat to do so. And then we'll move on from there.
Okay.
No battle shocks for me because he's at 10. Oaths target, I think we actually give oaths to. Interesting. Let's go ahead and give oaths to him because it looks cool. I've got this. Is this yours?
This is your card.
You've activated my trap card, Yuki boy.
Yeah, you can't trust those mustached mutaliths, okay.
Mustacheliths.
Mustacheliths, yes. The mustachelith. Behold!
In all of his glory. That was terrifying. All right, let's get into it.
Gonna be glory.
Skirt.
So out of
Skirt, skirt, skirt,
all
skirt.
these, you don't have any lamb chops?
I don't know. It's just mustaches.
Just various kinds of mushrooms.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mustangs. All right, these guys are going to move up here. Hello. Make sure I got my full 12 here from the wall. Come back to this a little bit there. All right. So I made the skirt sounds. Go back on the VOD. My vehicles are all rusty and decrepit. Do you not remember? They broke down, so now they're getting pushed around.
Silent mode, engaged.
That was slappy mode.
Is this as horrifying as I think it is?
Is that on your teeth?
Alright, we need to get this.
Are you overwatching my Sanguinor?
Looking like a young Colonel Sanders.
All right, now that I've chased off all our viewers,
Yeah, it's no big deal.
There is actually a dip building right there. You can see the dip building. Are you overwatching the Sanguinor?
no, I don't think so.
Okay. What's the range on this guy's gun?
This little soul patch.
Combi weapon, 24 inches, which I am well within. Okay. These guys can go 12 inches yonder way.
Yeah, man.
Stas way. Brr, excuse me. Green tufts of fire.
I think that we overwatched though.
There we go.
Yeah, let's
That
overwatch
is-
that one.
That is 12 inches outside of an inch of you.
I'll give you a blood.
Just go ahead and give him a couple dice here.
1 CP, so let's go.
Why do you keep going up?
I guess I hit
keep doing
buttons,
it.
okay. 1 CP for an Overwatcher.
There you go. You finally did it.
I know, I'm so proud of myself. 6 attacks.
Sykes.
3s to wound, probably. Or strength 6.
Yeah, 3s.
5 at AP -1, no cover.
4s. Oh, I'm taking a ding, 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 ding.
Ooh, very nice. All right, well, that was fun.
Hi. I think we're good on that. These guys have done their job, so we'll go ahead and move up. Actually, they don't need to be seen, but we can move up. And then that is going to leave the residue that you do not want to dig off your glasses, my guy.
I've committed.
It's fair. It's fair, I guess.
I've committed to the bit, Rob.
Your poor glasses. They shall know fear. Ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
The theme of the night is that many mustaches.
That's under 12. All your shenanigans. Cool. We'll just hang out here.
I haven't seen that much wacky mustaching since Daniel Day-Lewis and There Will Be Blood.
What a rather specific pull.
He had wacky facial hair in that movie.
But not wrong.
Yeah, it was just weird that you were just like, back pocket.
I've actually been waiting for weeks to make that reference, so thank you so much for your...
He had it written down. He just threw a little note away.
He's actually scrolling on his phone like, where was it? Where was it? The thing that I wanted to say.
Boom, there it is. Daniel Day joke. Let's go.
Daniel Day Jank. All right, let's get into the shooting phase. Where did I, oh yeah, it's on him. Okay.
Let's say things are looking hairy for me.
I can't stand you. Okay. Let's look at some.
Mustaches?
No, I'm good at looking at those, honestly.
All of us are.
Shooting phase. So let's start with the scouts because they're pretty simple. They're going to go into yonder goat squad
Okay.
because they have the sniper rifle, the rockets, and then their bolters. All right, so we'll start with the scout sniper rifle into the character on a 3 here. Dink. Yep, see? I saved you by not making guys.
He gave you the save.
He did.
We'll just do the frag missile launcher here. Squish. Squish, 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 squish. I was like, what the fuck? Just flew past my screen. This is on force for the frag, right? Still on force? Yep.
Mustache star.
Boop, boop, boop. Ow.
Mustache star.
Double ow. Stop. Your T4 on the goats, yeah? Force? 2 armor saves.
2 armor saves on the goats. I make 1.
It's 1 damage.
Yeah, I don't know what their typical armor is though. What are you shooting from? The scouts?
Yep.
Doesn't look like I have cover either. So yeah, 1 damage, which will kill 1 goat because 1 was already at 1.
Skadoosh.
Extracted.
And then the bolters on 3s.
Okay.
Yeah. And then 4s again. 9. As in, no.
0.
Yeah.
0.
9 is in 0. Yeah. Nine. Cool. Let's go to the predator.
Okay.
Somebody come predator. Let's go. Okay, we'll put the flamestorm cannon into the rubric squad
Okay.
because that one's not going to have the buku invuln save. And then I'll do all the heavy bolters and small guns into the goats just to pull them up.
Sounds good.
We'll start with what's that thing called? Ball predator? It throws me off because it actually takes the ball predator as the first letter. All right, so the heavy bolter on the goats on 3s.
Okay.
Okay, well those both suck, but I did get sustained. So, boop, boop. That's because he was heavy. This will be on 3s. 2.
2 on
Minus
the goats. -1, 5 up in bowl. I'll make none of them.
2 damage a pop.
2 damage a pop. That'll finish both goats.
Bang, bang. And then I hate you. Storm bolter on 3s. On 4s. You've got 3 armor saves on your sorcerer.
3 armor saves on the sorcerer, probably 3 ups. 1 goes through, damage.
Wound.
Wound, he's down to 5.
All right, and then the flamestorm cannon, d6 plus 3, 5 for 8. Whooshes, if you will. As long as it's on the rubric, okay? So on 3s. Boop. So you've got 7. Minus 2 damage, no cover.
This is still the sorcerer?
Rubricae.
Or the Rubricae now.
Yep.
Okay.
7 no
minus
cover.
2 no cover?
5 ups.
5 ups. 2 damage each?
Yep.
I'm going to do 4 at a time because I think the
fair,
sorcerer
yeah, 'cause
gets a
he's-
4-up invul. I'm not 100%
Maybe,
sure.
I don't know.
But let's see.
So they're all
die?
dead. They're not, it's minus 2, no
Oh,
cover.
minus 2. Oh, okay, so they're all dead. And then the sorcerer, let me see if he gets a 4-up invul.
Somebody come flame him.
He gets a 5-up invul, so 5s.
That's what you needed anyway, so.
He'll be alive. Nope, that will... No, I don't have CP, so that'll kill him. They're toast.
Their toes.
That too.
Hey, guess what? Assassinate, baby, let's go.
You knew you were getting that.
Character? How was it?
It was.
Oh,
And no eulogies for
And,
anybody.
hey, give me a second to do my
They've been
eulogy.
dead for
okay?
eight
They
years.
have not.
8 years.
all right? They are recent. The wound is still fresh.
What
Okay.
wounds? They're sand.
The dust is still
In my eye.
dusty
That's just in my eye.
and old and in your eye.
All right, John is not doing eulogy for me when I pass.
We've both been tearing up the eulogy, so.
But you are welcome to these 2 shiny floor dice for a character killed and character lost. Know what it is?
Boom, boom, yeah.
Well, then 1 goes to me, 1 goes to Rob.
Right.
Exactly,
Like,
that's
okay.
how it works.
Sure.
1 killed, 1 died.
Yeah.
Balance, as all things should be.
But the teams. Cats
balanced.
complain about no teams.
No tinks. Oh, that's right, no tinks.
No tinkles.
Ting, ting, ting.
He's not tinkling.
I mean, they died, so like, what am I tinking? Nothing.
You didn't save the unit, so honestly,
Exactly.
I would almost argue that one.
Yeah.
Unit was not saved. Okay, so
Think about it.
I didn't think about it. I really didn't.
somebody come tinkin. Interesting. Let's go ahead and use the grenade strap. So I'm going to use the old salty sea grenade. I'm going to give you the barnacles. Down there.
Oh no.
On the Demon Prince.
He did just play a whole bunch of times.
He did, yeah.
Take 2 mortal wounds on the Demon Prince.
2 mortal wounds. He's down to 3, I think. What?
Yes,
Is
he's
that
down
a
to 3.
number?
That's what I said. That's the ugliest 5 I've ever seen.
Terrible. It's awful.
Gestapo. Okay. So let's go ahead and use their, what are they called? Inferno pistols now?
Okay.
This way. Other way. All right, so we've got 5 shots here with 3 rolls. This will all go into yonder.
Okay.
Yonder goon.
Wait,
Right.
right now or?
No, him.
Oh, him? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
go for it, yeah. I don't know what you're pointing at. You just like gesture.
That guy.
an area.
I'm going to shoot this.
That,
I'm gonna shoot
cool.
this.
Just all of it, yeah.
3s.
Spray,
rolling.
spray.
Oh, yeah. And then I'll need 5s.
Okay.
Because that. 1 invuln.
5 up. Nope.
D3 plus 2 for melter range. For 4.
4, 5 ups. None of them.
You finally didn't make one. Look at you.
Look at that. Is that what that feels
We
like?
finally don't make film
Down
pens.
to 7.
Okay. And then the whirlwinds. So now it's kind of a weird one. What do I want to put pressure on? Let's go ahead and use the whirlwinds.
Okay.
That was the wind blowing by. I'm winning you on 5s no matter what. No matter what I shoot over here. Is it worth getting more wounds through on this guy or that guy? And you have no CP, so you're not interrupting anymore. So I get both my phases of combat here. Let's go ahead and use the whirlwind and pull a few wounds off the Mutilist potentially.
Okay.
So we're gonna D6 plus 3 for 5. That's how I had in my hand. So
Man, it's like you knew.
4s re-rolling. Get some efficacy out of these boys. And then 5s. 2. That's your invuln because Shenanigans.
Dink.
2 damage a pop.
2 damage. 5 up.
There you go. See?
Dink. Or. That's the sound of a feel no pain.
I felt it.
Oh.
It's like when you step on a scorpion in Diablo 2. There's a deep cut. All right, Lieutenant Combi Bolter. He's going to shoot his 1 shot.
1 shot, 1 opportunity.
Combi weapon. 1 shot. We are definitely outside of combi rapid fire. On a 3. Hit it. Nice. And then needing 6s, but it's a dev wound if I get it.
Okay.
Nope. Cool. I think we're going into the charges now.
Let's see it.
All right. We still got a CP charge here as needed. I'm going to move this over here just because we will have some interaction here. You've already overwatched, so I don't worry about that. Let's go ahead and put this guy in there for a 4.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
Well, we're gonna do the old Steam Eater arrival, the old peg leg. All right, we're back.
Much better.
Yeah, I wanted to use that somewhere else. Why don't we use it here? It's fine.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Oh, sorry, we need to be outside of an inch of yonder guy.
Fair.
And these guys are gonna do both. We're within 3, so how much distance can I get?
Ooh, plenty.
I think, yeah, I'll do us both. So he'll base there, but we'll continue on yonder way.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah, he's just gonna go here. Actually, we'll just tag here, but I can fight through his base because I think that's more reasonable. Okay. These boys, this one's looking a 6-inch charge because it's through the plate here.
It's a little longer than a 6-inch, really?
From the wall to this
We've
guy.
got our
inside
good
of 7.
friend Catfish Jr. in
Yeah, it's
chat.
to the wall, not to the. Lift the thing up. Take the terrain out of the way.
What's going on,
Well over
Catfish
7.
Jr.? Do either one of our players remember the other name Catfish Jr. goes by?
No.
Yeah, because I know it's Catfish Jr. because his other name was irrelevant to me. But that charge there. No,
Nope.
no 4.
Great to see you on the Messiah Sphinx.
No, it's Catfish Jr. What's that for? Does this guy have 6 wounds?
Yes.
A sorcerer has 6 wounds? That's insane.
One's on disc.
I mean, your other sorcerer had 4, right?
That is
so like
true.
that was like
Yeah,
that's a pretty big spread.
Yeah. Let me double check that, actually. Now you're making me doubt.
That's a pretty massive
Goat with
spread.
6 wounds? What?
It's not a goat. It is a sorcerer. Exalted sorcerer, disc of Tzeentch. Yeah, 6 wounds.
That's insane. That's like normally you'd be like, all right, well it goes up a wound if it's on a disc or like up a toughness.
Exalted sorcerers have 5, so the disc of Tzeentch is worth a wound apparently, and regular sorcerers have 4. So being
that's the
exalted
difference, yeah.
gets you.
It's a
an extra
3-tier pyramid scheme.
It is, yes. Thousand Suns love pyramid schemes. Let me just throw that out there.
They are a pyramid scheme. All right, so that predator has an 11-inch charge. That's
Sweet.
just a fucking
Send it.
banger, just whatever.
Nah.
Hit it! Oh, I saw it! I saw it!
That was so close.
It spun off of it. I saw it.
It did.
It don't give me the old flashy. And the scouts are way off. Okay, so let's get into this. You cannot interrupt, so let's go over to Sanguinor. He gets 9 attacks. Hitting on 2s, wounding you on 5s with dev wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're team 9, so it doesn't matter. So, but still wounding you on 5s with dev wounds. All right, hitting on 2s. Only dev wounds, yeah. I did not use the strat for the lethal. Okay. What was my card supposed to be for dug in?
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
I don't.
It's a point per objective.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I was like,
Up to 3.
I like blacked out all the way. I was like, I don't remember anything about that. And then 5's looking for 6s. He's dead.
Woo! Very nice. Does he explode? I don't know if he explodes. He doesn't.
I think they all do now. Because mine did. My Death Guard Demon Prince
Yeah.
explodes.
Wouldn't be surprised. It's a demon prince.
All right, let's go ahead and
He doesn't deserve it.
jump into that.
Okay.
Yeah. Sanguinor came down with like
No,
a fury.
eulogy for my demon prince. He was
Goated.
demonic and he was
I think
a
it's
prince. You know, those were two of his favorite things, being a demon and a prince, really. He
not a goat.
also...
Didn't deserve to be a goat.
No, he didn't like the goats. That's why he was...
Honestly,
over here.
he
His
did
Angloids were
fine.
over here.
He has rules that are way better than every other demon prince.
Yeah, no, they're pretty hot. But he's dead to us now.
As it should be. All right.
Guys, I see we've got 24 or 25 likes and 61 people hanging out with us. Do me a favor, go over there and smash that like button for me. It would mean a lot.
Wait, where's it at?
It's in your pants.
Don't. Don't stand up.
I didn't
What was
say
that?
it was in Rob's pants.
All right, this is hitting you on threes with lethal hits.
Let's see it.
And full rerolls because oats.
Oots knows.
Actually, we'll go ahead and fish for lethals because I'm mooning you on Schwaz.
Fishing for lethals.
None more.
Sweet, that's a lot of misses.
Yeah, it's about how many I had to begin with, so that kind of works out.
So 2 lethals, I like that.
Yonder lethals, and then on fives.
Okay.
2, 3, so 3 total.
3 plus the 2, so
Yep,
5.
so 5. Invulns.
5 ups.
3 damage?
3 damage total.
Yes.
5 ups. I'll take 1.
Okay. But I think you are in bracket now, which is very nice.
Do those guys bracket?
Oh, yeah. You have over 10 wounds. They bracket.
That's fair. Yeah, damage 1 to 4. So I am still.
Oh,
fine.
okay, nice.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I thought it was down, or I guess it's below 5 is what I was thinking, so.
Of course.
All right, on to me.
Erp.
Sweet. Let's go with the Mutalith of Vortex Beastie. Those are just regular Space Marines, but I think we still go for the Mutalith Claws here. 5 attacks on 3s. On 2s. 3 at AP -2. Oh no.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Oh no, no, no.
All right, 2 die.
2 die.
We'll go this way.
Great. And then tank into Sanguinor. Nothing probably. I don't know what their strength is, but Sanguinor's probably
6. All tanks are 6 base.
No,
It only goes up from there.
what's Sanguinor's toughness?
4.
4. Oh, so then 1 win.
Okay.
That's your armor.
Cool. Gucci gang.
Cool, cool. All right, that's it for my
he?
fight backs.
He does have a 2 up, nice. Sweet. Okay. So for me, I got my kill. I got some that. Storm hostile. We did not storm hostile because your OC is 4. Yep.
Then plus whatever his OC is.
Oh, fair. So that being said, I'll go ahead and pitch this one for the CP. So I'll plug that in now because it's not going to do it right later.
Okay.
But I did get my kill and holds, and then dug in. I get an extra point for holding that one over yonder.
Okay. Oh, did we do kill more for last round as well?
Yes, I plugged you in for 12.
Oh, sweet.
And then pass turn.
All right. Do I hold more? I hold 1,
2.
2. So I won't hold more because you hold 2 as well. So even
Oh,
if-
wait. I should have gotten 2 points because I don't know. Yeah. You're fine. Keep going.
I do owe you some battle shocks, so let's start here. Do I care if he battle shocks? I don't think so. And he's fine.
Barley.
Barley. What else do I owe you a battle shock for? I think that's it. Yep, that's it. All right, cool. Let's get some movement and some secondaries. Let's see what we got. Boop. Boop. Oh, I will score 3 for Defend Stronghold. And Cull the Horde. Discard and redraw.
Yep.
A tempting target. Would you like to tempt me with a target?
Sure, go over there. Go find Julian's face to sit on.
I will happily do so. I'm going to pick these guys up at the end of your turn as well. Yeah, that is a tall order to get all the way over there.
Especially with a ball predator sitting on it.
Yeah, I don't think there is anything. Is it just the ball predator?
Yeah, it's just the whole Giga Firestorm cannon thing.
So I could probably, yeah. The issue is going to be you overwatching his face.
With a AP 2 damage flamer.
So I could bring the goats in here.
Goats don't have a sorcerer in them, right?
No. But then I could or temporal surge them to move here, assuming they're a valid target for that. Let me see what temporal surge allows me to do.
And is there a range for those things?
For what?
Like line of sight and then rituals?
Yeah. 24 inch range for sure.
Sweet.
So I would have to get something to look at them.
Look at me.
Look at me. One friendly Thousand Suns unit that is not within engagement range. Okay, so I could do that. And I need to be within 24, which these guys would easily be able to do. Cool. Okay, so I think I might actually be able to get a tempting target without getting slain by a ball predator. Cool. What else do we need to accomplish? Recover assets. Let's just do a...
Actions.
Actions. One action or two actions? Two actions, right? So one
two
can do
or more,
here,
it's-
one can do here, because this one's already in no man's, or I can have him do it here. I think I got options for that. Cool. All right, cool. Let's get to some movement. I'm going to go ahead and give myself the 6-inch extra range as my last doctrine here as well. And I got 1 CP. Cool. Let's do this. This guy is very much in range, so maybe we just keep him there. You've got all those Marines hanging out back there. What's the range on a ball predator? 18, right?
Yep.
Okay, so if I can put these guys over here, then I can probably stay out of it. So I'm just going to have these guys jump out of that rhino and move 9. 3 for the 3 for the rhino, and then 6 for their movement. Make sure they're out of 18 of this ball predator. Ball. Before I get predatored. Well out of 18. And then are they within? Yeah, they're definitely within 18 there because I got the extra range. So they'll be able to tag those guys. Let's just move these guys 6 inches. So that way they can see the scouts, but the predator can't see them. Cool, perfect. Yeah, because I don't know if we're going to be able to kill that predator, but might try.
Might try.
Might try. Let's go ahead and bring this guy up. He's going to move his 10. Well, let's move him 6 just to get him onto the other side here. And then 4 up this way. And then recover assets. I've got to recover assets here.
Might be worth an Overwatch in there because I do have the 2 CP. I only need 1 for my next turn. I'll be up 2 CP again. I don't know if I can kill. It's interesting. I might be able to kill it with the ball predator if I roll well, just because the heavy bolters and the
the
flamers.
amount,
There's just a lot of 2 damage. Like it could pop off. Go to ground's not going to do anything for me. CP saves on Van Vets isn't really all that ward, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the old Overwatchy.
All right. You guys notice that Rob's been overwatching more than I have this game? Anybody? No? No one? No?
Yeah, because you're a coward.
Oh, I've noticed. So does his floor dice count.
That's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and hit you with the, the heavy bolters.
All right.
Oh, hey.
Ooh, 2 of them. Which turns
And
into
that is
4.
Yep, sustained. And then 5s because you're T9. Well, there you go. 2 damage.
1 goes through, so he's down to 4.
The storm bolters. Bolters of the storm. Hey, look.
1.
Is the loneliest number. Hey!
Hey.
One more. Armor save.
Whoop. Goes through.
Woohoo.
Down 2, 3.
Let's go. Let's get the dream.
Make it happen.
Death by bolters. D6. What the hell did that
Chalk
do?
it up.
D6 plus 3. All right. So 5.
5.
2. AP 2. No cover.
AP2, no cover. I'll fail them both. He's toast.
Yep.
Does he explode? He doesn't. Well done.
Damn. I killed a bolt. Or I killed a rhino with flamers. Let's go.
Gee.
I even got to respect that. Everyone.
This thing's still got plenty of mileage left in it.
Yeah, this poor rhino, it was loved, but then it was less loved because it died to a flamer Overwatch. Like, embarrassing way to go.
Now it's just laughed at amongst all of
All
its
the
peers.
time, yep.
The other rhinos over there, like, I haven't moved in 4 turns. Live,
It's just laughs now.
Yep.
laugh, toaster bath.
Cool. So then let's go to, what else am I moving? I think that's all that I'm moving. So let's go to some shooting or some rituals first. Let's do a Doombolt into Sanguinor, because he's what, a 2-up save, I'm guessing?
2 or 4 up.
Yep. So Doombolt here, from here into there, and then, because he had 10 wounds on that Predator left, I don't think I'm taking him out anytime soon. Yeah, so Doombolt, let's try that. I get +1 because I am close enough, so that's going to be the full D3 plus 3 for 6 mortal wounds into Sanguinor.
All right. I'll use... What's the name of the strat? It's one where I can take in any phase, because you're technically in your movement phase, right?
No, this is shooting phase at this point.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Yep.
cool. Because it says any phase.
Yep.
My last CP here for... the only angelic grace. That's 5 up feel no pains against mortals.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Because he's not dead. It's just specifically...
It's a lot of mortals, for sure.
Cool,
And you'll
I'll
block
take
2 of them. Nice.
I'll take 4 total.
All right, still solid Doombolt. Now let's go ahead and do Aspiring Sorcerer. Anything we want to move?
Where'd your goats, dude?
Oh, that's right. The goats were supposed to come in. That's right. We had a strategy for this. I was going to say, like, I swear this guy was going to do something.
I'm just waiting for you to fail this cast. 'Cause you only get 1 shot, so it's...
That is true.
1 shot, 1 opportunity.
Even if they do fail, I do have some things that I can do.
Yeah, it's called move their next turn.
Sure. So they will probably need, I don't know, a 3 or 4, even if I do fail. Let's see what happens. All right, so Chrono or Temporal Surge on the goats. Let's go ahead and channel the warp. All right, 9. I think that gets me the D6. Let me double check what I needed. First Temporal Surge. I needed a 10, which I do get because of the +1 from the Mutilith.
You are within 6?
Should be.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, so then they're just going to move the 6, which is really just them.
And then blow your brains out.
Cool. What's the OC on a ball predator?
3? Maybe? 3.
3? Okay. I can get 4 on there. Cool. Let's go with... So that's that. What do we want reroll hits on? Let's do reroll hits on Sanguinor from... Actually, I don't think I have anything that can do anything else to Sanguinor.
Yeah, all your homies are over there.
Yep. So let's do reroll hits on the scouts. 6 might make it. Oh, I owe you a D3 mortal wounds on that squad.
Oh, yeah, because you...
1 mortal
I
wound.
feel like the triple should be more, like, because it was like double
An
or
extra,
triple.
yeah.
But like, yeah, because we had super smites back in the day. I'm gonna blow my, yeah, D3 +1. That'd be good. Because then it could potentially kill a sorcerer.
Okay, so it's a warp charge 5 on that, so I'll have reroll 1s into them. That's good enough. And then the last one, AP minus. Let's go ahead and put that into. I don't think it matters. Let's put it into the tank, and that's coming from the Exalted Sorcerer on disc. 6. I think I have to channel the warp because I think I need a 9. Cool. So that will make it a 11, which will then trigger the -1. I don't think that triggers the -2. I think I needed higher for that. Yep, I needed 12. So -1. Still good. All right, let's get to some shooting now. Start over here. Let's do the Predator into Sanguinor just to see if he can take him out.
Bring it.
Might be fun. Neat. 2 las cannons hitting on 4s. Both hit. And then 2s. Both wound at AP -3.
4s.
D6. 7 wounds.
Splat. So, you only do from the thing more. He beat that prince's ass.
He did. He did, chat. All right, awesome. Let's go to the Mutalith next. He's going to go ahead and can't do blast. So he has to do his flamer into the boys that he's in combat with. 3 shots. Not great. 2 wounds at AP -1.
Yep. 4s. Tink, tink.
Nice. Very nice.
All tinkles.
Okay, and then we've got, let's do the Exalted, or no, let's do this squad into your scouts. Let's take them out and then figure out what we want to do. So 3 flamers, 8 shots. I think I need 3s here. I can reroll the 1 because it's a rubric. 5, 6, 7, 8 at AP -1.
Okay. All right, it's going to be 3. Like 3 dead.
3 dead?
Yep.
Ooh, excellent.
Taco Joe is experiencing chaos painting trim.
Ooh.
Painting chaos trim, better way to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely can be quite the arduous task.
It's
I'd imagine.
despicable, actually.
All right, and then Malefic Curse, 3 shots, hitting on 3s. And anti-infantry 4. So 1 devastating wound.
Thank you.
Okay, and then Soul Reaper Cannon, 6 shots. Oh, and by the way, pew, 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 pew.
For like, what, the last 3 units? Can reroll the 1s?
Yep, right. And then
It's okay. It's just
3s, 6s are devastating. So 2 at AP -1. And then, yeah, I think that will finish him. All right, and then we'll go ahead and get the Exalted Sorcerer. He's just going to shoot into the Predator and see what he can plink off, if anything. Probably not much.
You can blink off.
I could. D6 shots. 5 shots. Strength 6, so probably 5s here.
Yep.
1 at AP -2. Or 3, actually, because you had the...
Yeah, it's fine. Takes 1.
takes D3. Nope.
Ow, dude, that was my fucking toenail.
2
One
wounds.
4 die and 2 wounds.
I actually hit like my toe knuckle. That shit hurt.
Excellent. All right.
This place is not OSHA approved.
Let's go with these guys now. They're flamers and everything into whatever that squad is back there.
Bandits.
There is 1, 2, 3 flamers. Yep, 3 flamers, and then a Soul Reaper Cannon, and then the Aspiring Sorcerer and the other guy. So 8, 9 shots. I need
4s.
4s. Ooh, not great. Actually, not great at all. I could reroll the 1s because rubrics. 1 at AP -1.
All right. No tink.
No tink. Soul Reaper Cannon.
I'm tinkless.
And then 6,
Threes.
so 3s. 2 more at AP -1. That's okay.
Oh, tink, tink, let's go.
And then we've got the Aspiring...
I can make saves all of a sudden. This game is on.
Back in the game! Aspiring Sorcerer's Malefic Curse, 3 shots. Hitting on 3s, all hit. And then,
They're fine. I was just looking at some.
2 devastating wounds.
2 dev. Or not 2 dev. This is the question.
And then
Where did you go?
lastly, we've got the Exalted Sorcerer. This is Blast. How many of... There were 5 in there originally? Okay, so we'll get D6 plus 1 here.
Yeah, because they started shooting them. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if that was them.
On 2s. And then on Strength 6, so 3s. 6s are devastating. That's 3 at AP minus 2.
Right. Dink.
D3. 3 mortal wounds. Or that 3 wounds. But that was 2 went through or 1 went through? 2. And then the next one, another 3 mortal wounds. Or not mortals.
You stop saying mortals.
No, I won't. Mortals. Mortals, 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 mortals. Marsha. All right, cool. What other shooting we got? I think that's it for shooting, so let's go to some charges. Do I dare charge those? There's what, 2 left? Yeah, let's charge into them with the Rubric Squad here.
Not on a 6.
I don't think that makes it on a 6.
That's definitely why you didn't make it.
Looks like I am just out. No, maybe I'm just in.
I needed a
another
7
eye.
to charge you, and I was on the wall.
Yeah, but that was with
And then
other
I
guys
fails.
that were here. Okay, we'll just say it fails. It looks like it's in, but things get moved around.
Because they didn't. Remember, because it was like I was on the wall, and I failed on a 7 because I needed a 7.
But they did move. They moved this way so that
Oh,
way they could shoot
okay,
your
yeah,
scouts.
Go measure it.
I mean, it looks like a
I
7
forgot
to me,
that you
but
moved.
yeah.
I thought you forgot you moved, because that's where I thought they were the whole time.
I mean, it looks like a 7 to me, but let's double confirm.
I mean, bring me the Van Vets. I ain't scared. That's.
What do you think?
Yeah, you needed an 8 because
You need
your
an 8?
7
Okay,
stuff
that
right there.
works. Yep, cool. All right, so they're gonna hang out there then.
I think my Van Vets could have taken.
with,
I wish Van Vets were 2 damage, man.
Any other charges? I don't think
'Cause
they
they
have a
can't charge.
charge. They can't charge.
Ongoing. Unless you want to
I
go
don't
here.
think he wants to charge.
I don't think that does anything
Yeah,
for
I don't
you.
have the. Do I have CP right now? Oh, I do have 1 CP, so I could do the tank shock. Yeah, we'll go ahead and charge there. Sure. Do the tank shock. They make it, and then 10 dice for the tank shock. I don't want to lose my Mutalith.
Does Rob get that for not making the noise? Or?
No, I get that. Charge!
What charge?
1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be 4 mortal wounds into those boys.
Strat, charge.
Go there.
All right, those are my charges. Let's start with this guy here. He's just gonna pile in and pivot.
Yeah, I think you pivot and move. That's the better way to do it because then you get more movement by the pivot.
Oh, I see what
It's
you
a smarter
mean.
way to do it.
3 attacks, 1 hit.
On a 3.
Huh?
On a 3.
Oh.
Armor save.
Yep. Got him. Or some of them.
All right, we'll go ahead and do his attacks rock quick into the Mutalith and finish him off.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You can reroll it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if it's worth fishing.
Fishing.
I mean,
for
I've already got
6.
the
Yeah.
cool. So I maintained the 1 wound anyway. And then on a 5. No, so just the 2 lethals.
Block 1.
1
damage.
1.
5 up. I'm good.
Cool. All right, Mutalith time.
He'll do 5 strikes into the 1 guy remaining. 2s. 3 at minus 2.
2 fags? Oh,
Ooh, so
almost.
close. Got him.
Tink, tink. Yeah, I mean, Van Vets, them. They are Vanguard. They veterans. They've been around a while.
A lot less.
They've had their ups,
now.
they've had their downs.
Now they're.
I think they have the downs, honestly, but
All right. What did I have for recover assets? Oh yeah, we have our 2.
Again, I want to
recovering
apologize to all the Tau players out there.
Skadoosh!
Wow. Look, it's your birthday.
Oh man!
What is 2 on them now? It's 3 points.
Hey, it wasn't at the start of the game.
Oh, that's right. That one you get automatically, huh?
Yep.
Sweet.
You killed 2
tempting.
units.
I think so. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, they just died. Yeah, that'll give that. That'll be that. Okay.
All right, sweet. Think that'll do it for my turn there. Terms of scoring, he's got that. I did get my recover assets and whatever my other one was.
It was something stupid, but you got it.
Something dumb, yeah, I got it.
But you got it. All right, so we go 4 there.
Okay.
What do we got here for the score? Where does it show me? Cool, I'm down by 6, so I'll get my here. Over the line. Shut up, Luke. One or more units from an army are within your opponent's deployment zone. Oh, that's not, Predator could do that. That's fairly straightforward. That's
Nice.
3 VP. Or I can get D6 to my movement. That's not very useful. All right, what do I got here? Boom, boom, defend, and cleanse. Cleanse is suspiciously not good. I only have the 1 CP now, right? Yeah, and I need that potentially for a CP reroll on like the number of shots off the flamer. So we'll go ahead and do that. I don't think, no matter what, I'm going to pull it back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go make some fried gyros real quick, and then flip the table with some help because it's a pretty heavy table. It's a heavy table. I've moved it before. It's a pretty heavy table.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
As far as oats go, I think it looks cooler if I leave it in his hand. It's the old shot put, if you will. So yeah, I actually don't think I need to move anything either. I can just, no, we'll go ahead and we'll bring it back. Live, laugh, toaster bath, dude. Let's go. All right, so 12 is there. Back of his base is 12 here, so we'll go there. And he'll go there. And then he'll go. Yeah, they get squeaky. That's the Overwatch me. And then this guy will go 6. Infiltrators, fighters in disguise. All right. And
Did you
then
move those guys already?
those guys? Yeah,
Yeah,
move them
but-
over there.
I was going to overwatch those guys when you moved them.
Okay, then Overwatch them.
Oh, mind if I do?
Do the thing.
D3 flamers. 13 shots.
He fails at all the things.
4s.
Shot.
6, 7, 8, 9 at AP -1. No cover.
9 AP minus 1. 4s. Tink, tink, tink. Tink. All right, but that is the unit because we do not have a film ping.
And that was my CP for Overwatch. A little late.
All right, so let's go ahead and finish this game out with a grenade.
Okay.
Grenade. Grenade. That's triggering. We don't talk about grenade. Into the mutalisks, just do a couple wounds here. Okay. Hadouken.
Ooh, a lot more.
4, 5.
4, 5. 5 feel no pains. Or he's dead. Haha, he's alive on 1.
I can't wait to kill him with a bolter. Sweet. All right, let's go ahead and send it. We'll go to the infiltrators. Marksman bolt carbines. 5 here. Okay. Into said beastie boy.
Sounds good.
All right, this will be on 3s rerolling. That's the sound of it bouncing off his significantly thicker hide. Tap, 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 tap. Tickle, 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 tickle. And then 6s. Ooh, 2 armor saves. So 4s.
2 4s. Both go through. Does he explode? He does not. Oh wait, no, he has a feel no pain. 5 up feel no pain. He's still dead.
Huzzah! Mustachioed brother.
Oh no, your oot of moment.
My oots. My legendary oots. Cool, we'll go there. And these guys.
Sounds good.
The whirlwind, D6 plus 3. And plus blast. So 6, 7, 8 plus blast. Wait, whoa, hold on. Yep, I did the math right. Yep, 8 plus blast. Cool, made sense for D6 plus 3 plus And on freeze. Nice.
Not bad, not bad.
And then on this. Nice. So you've got 8s.
8.
8 minus 2.
Minus 2. I do have cover.
Use
so
4 through those.
4 ups. 2 damage each.
Yep.
4 will die.
And a battle shooketh. Which doesn't really change much, but
I'm good.
you can't shake me. I am the master man.
1, 2,
Alright.
3, and...
What else does this guy have? I've never had him actually look at somebody and shoot. He's always been indirect forever. Oh, hunter killer, dude, let's go. No, hunter killer I guess would have to go here. I didn't even know he had one.
Nah, that's fair.
But the storm vulture, he has D, so fun. Okay. That's what the storm sounds like these days. The warp is fickle. 3 armor saves.
3 armor saves. I'd probably make 2. Who is this on?
That guy.
Those guys? Damage?
1.
1. They weren't damaged, but so now he's at 1.
Alright, and then the
1.
okay. Alright, let's go ahead and give these guys the old toaster bath that they deserve.
Alrighty.
D6 plus 3 on the dragon breath.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll kill you.
Dragon whimper.
On 2s. No, strength 6, so 3s. I keep thinking about the death card. So 3 minus 2.
Minus 2.
I think you just have a 6 up invuln at best.
6 up invul. Let's see.
None of that.
I die 3. Or 3 of them die.
I die 3.
3 times.
Alright. Let's go with the
Not my thing, doors. No.
2 more minus 1, 2 damage.
2 more minus 1. Let's see what type of save they do have. I'm pretty sure that's still 2 dead, but I am curious.
Yeah. I don't think they gave him a 5 up invuln, otherwise Tzeentch would be tripping balls right now.
Crazy, yeah. 6 up invul.
Alright, so 2 dead.
2 more.
Storm on both hands. The storm changes. Are they T4 or T3?
I want to say they're T4, but I'm really not
I mean,
sure. T4.
Okay, cool. So 2 armor saves.
2 armor saves, 6
If
up.
they have one? Yeah.
Nope, 2 more die.
Yes.
What else?
No, that's it.
Oh, sweet.
I'm going to charge him with the whirlwind. Or, yeah, I'm going to charge the whirlwind there and do that one. With this one, I'm taking somebody out with me. That is a 10-inch charge there through the wall.
Ooh, so close.
And then that one is an auto, so
Hey, you make it.
alright. And then plus 1 attacks right here. And then strength 6, so 1.
Good.
There you go. That's your tank.
My goat milk. My goat men live.
I thought you said your goat milk, and I was about
My
to be
goat milk
real
is
upset.
delicious.
I was gonna be real upset.
Stay away from my goat milk.
But yeah, no, I think that's it.
No milking John on stream, guys. We've talked about this.
I still think it's a great idea, personally, but
I've never.
I'm sorry to all the good egg. I'm sorry to all the new viewers. This is not the place you want to be. I understand.
I'm not sorry to all the new viewers.
Yeah, but,
This is what you get when you watch our stream.
I mean, yeah, I've already said a lot of heinous shit, so it's
Oh, yeah.
fine. No, I think I'm good with calling it there.
Cool. Sounds good. Great game, sir.
Yes, sir.
The mommy. Yes.
That's not what anybody's mom sounds like. Hopefully.
You question my mother?
Yeah, I am. I want you to call her right now to prove it.
Oh, there we go.
That was a cool.
My
mustache was superior. Hell yeah.
Your mustache is replaceable.
It is.
Like multiple throughout the course of the stream.
This is like the 17th one that I think
Mustache
I've
today.
done.
Yeah.
No, 17th,
There's like a pile
There's,
of dead mustaches over here.
Looks like a
Kinda
bunch of
sad.
dead mustaches
Yeah.
right here. You've murdered all
It's the
those
boulevard of
mustaches
broken
here.
dreams.
Broken mustaches. Yeah. Hell of a game. Hell of a game for sure. What was that final score?
At least 53 to 66. I didn't score any of my stuff.
Hey,
so.
we got it right here. Tell me this. How did you guys feel operating the app today?
It was nice.
It's not, it's not
easy.
smoother than it's been. So
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
still a little clunky on a few things, but
I'll tell you, it really opened Luke up back there to keep track of all of the floor dices for the sound effects related
God.
rules we had.
What are we
this
at?
evening.
7,212 for all the dink dink dinks that I missed?
I think it's 13.
I don't think you did any tanks, to be honest.
No, it was bad.
Well, none on the right time.
Yeah. They were all delayed tanks.
Multiple times after the fact, he's picked up all of his ting, 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 ting.
Please stop spitting your mustaches on the table.
I shall do no such thing.
So let's break this game down here, guys. Let's break this game down. Rob, you took out that Mutilith Vortex Beast pretty early on. And of course, I know that those were a couple of the things on the list that had you a little concerned to start with. So let's kind of talk about that. That was a trade you gave Dante up for that Vortex Beast. Was
Yep.
it a good trade?
So Dante doesn't really have a trade value equal in John's list outside of the Vortex piece. Like, I'm trading a massive piece for a massive piece at that point.
Right.
I also don't have, like, there's just not a way to really mitigate the Thousand Suns shooting phase when it comes to the flamers and the dev wounds and stuff like that.
Right.
I don't have protection against that in this list. Getting no cover, getting AP 2 to 3 flamers, like there's just a lot of things that,
Right.
like Blood Angels don't really play well into this list, period. So when I saw the matchup, I already knew it was going to be an uphill battle, which is why I wanted to call in sick. But
You didn't know it was a hill of mustaches, though.
I would rather fight those mustaches any day of the week. to be honest with you.
Challenge accepted.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We went through 5 turns of what was almost every single unit getting 3 to 4 mortal wounds through every activation, which was, I mean, it's just dice at that point, but it was consistent, the thing that I can't protect against. So
Fantastic. Well, it seems like you played a good game. Are there any takeaways from like any interaction on the table that you would do different had you given the opportunity?
I don't think there's a whole lot I could have done overall. Like, I wanted to be aggressive with the predators because they're dangerous with the 2 damage flamers on them. They're a lot like the Land Ranger Redeemer. It's actually the same flamer, just better. But it's only 1 of them versus 2 on the Land Ranger Redeemer. I think the Paw Predators did fine, like that one overall. I think I was a little caught off guard with the output of the Demon Prince. I wasn't privy to some of the data sheet stuff that he had, so I probably would have dedicated more into him had I known that he also had psychic weapons and he also had the dev wounds and he also had all this other stuff. So I undercommitted on him because I didn't know what was on his data sheet.
It's a great way to learn. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it was because I was just thinking, like, so I like the Death Guard Demon Prince or whatever. Like, I took one for the event. He's T12, which is cool, but he doesn't, like, none of his weapons change. So, like, in Khorne, none of his weapons change.
The
outside of that.
Demon Prince got a huge glow up with weapons for
Yeah.
Tzeentch.
Yeah, so like that was a surprise, but I knew what the rubric I'd do. I've seen it. It just kind of came down to, can I convert into them? And I had a couple failed charges, and then there were a lot of really, really high-end saves on a couple of things over here that kept this side gunked up a lot longer than I needed it to be. Because if I had been able to collapse this side last turn or in turn 3, I would have had assets to jump onto the middle ground, which would have changed the scoring a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Fair. Well, valiant effort. Sometimes we are going to play uphill battles. So, of course, being able to diagnose that ahead of time isn't a death sentence. It's an opportunity for you to kind of rise up and just do the best that you can. But just knowing that, like, if I do get the win here, it's something extraordinary. But don't let that take away the fun from being able to play the game. Right? So over to you. It's a me, Mario.
It's Sumi.
It's Sumi, Mario? All right.
It's only Mario.
If anyone that knows. It's a knowing.
No, I mean, Thousand Suns are very strong right now, without a doubt. This is a strong book with strong detachments. And yeah, I mean, a lot of flamers. So like, yeah, this was definitely a little bit of an uphill battle for Rob, but I think we all enjoyed seeing him struggle. At least I did, personally.
Speaking of struggling, our guy who is typically on point with sound effects when not required,
could not.
Had the hardest time getting
So
the sound
bad.
effects
I
was struggling.
out.
You guys
When it was an
broke
active
me. Is really what it came down to. Like there was so much that like it just nothing was coming out. And this is the best I could muster at this point.
Mustache. It's the best you can mustache.
Yeah, the best I can mustache her.
So you're liking this detachment? Definitely
for sure.
very lethal.
Yeah, you and
for
everyone
sure.
else in the circuit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I made this out of my own free will. No, you didn't.
What other detachments are out there eyeing? What do you think the next thing we're going to
Detachments.
see?
I mean, I want to kind of try to go through all of them. So next one probably Warp Meld. I did Warp Forged first. Did Grand Coven here now, so Warp Meld probably next. Rubric needs a lot of Terminators and Rubric Marines. I don't know if I quite have what I need for that quite
We've got
yet.
orcs.
We have orcs. Yeah. So we'll make it work one way or another. But yeah, we're gonna go through.
One orc
these.
or another.
They're all good. See what you did.
Well, that was a lot of fun. The stream tonight,
Indubitably.
chat. You guys really came through and made this one of the most enjoyable streams we've had here in the studio in quite some time. Hope you guys had as many laughs as we did. But the rules are going to be a reoccurring theme from time to time. Won't be every episode. Just every episode John is on.
Yeah, I'm done doing Sundays for a while.
Done with Sundays for a bit. I absolutely want to take a moment and thank all of you guys for helping me bring in a fantastic birthday. I can't imagine a better birthday unless maybe I had my dog running around hanging out with us here at the shop
That would've
during
been
the
great.
stream. But thank you guys so much for sharing this evening with me. And, thank you guys in the studio again for all these opportunities we have to hang out. That's something that none of us could do by ourselves. So glad to have you guys along for these wild and crazy rides. Just mustaches.
Can we get to the end, please?
Dangling. And so who's our floor dice winner this evening?
Chat.
Definitely one.
I feel attacked personally.
You should be.
You've
Tonight,
been attacked.
You didn't make any saves though.
Tink, 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 tink.
oh, he saved it. I guess you're,
I'm dead, so my eulogy was never done.
here lays Rob. Since his birthday.
I have risen and fallen as the sun sets.
Tonight, did Gregorian chants pull it off?
Yep.
So let's get a little happy birthday to me in some Gregorian chants, Sean.
All right.
I want nothing to do with this grade.
Slide right on out of your way.
Go get sung to.
You gotta be sung to.
Go get sung to.
Hey, you stand right here. Hey, no, happy birthday.
This is creepy.
Hey, no, you're ancient now.
I thought he was going to say something different, but that's better. Yeah.
Hey, and many more.
I didn't know he knew this many vowels.
Hey, the candle.
Greg, get back here. You're off camera. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Hobby Goblin's Cave Reps right here at Counterspell Games. One of my favorite streams to date, and you guys are a big part of that. We're going to be back on YouTube Thursday for our content planning meeting. Definitely, if you've got a membership badge, tune in. Let us know what matchups you would like to see, and maybe talk a little trash on some of our favorite factions, because that's how we do.
Yeah, I pretty much give all of my matchups to chat. So I'm down for someone to pick something else for me.
Please, anything. And we are going to see you again, of course, next Saturday and Sunday when we're back at it with our shenanigans. So absolutely hope to see you there. Until next time, catchphrase.
Done, man.